leaders. You remember our great-great-grandmother? Yeah, Satwa. Did she depend on World Bank? Did she depend on Abofo? She did. Right? And you change. You know, Baba Bibi Baba. You don't stand up for your rights. Democracy means if you do not criticize your position, you understand? We're taking to the nation. Dr. Kwame Ampadu, he's there. Professor Dr. Ablakwa, he's there. Dr. Professor Emeritus Kitwabiana, he's there. Otumfour the first, he's there. You know, Evangelist Bishop, they're there. They don't do nothing for you. We have no water, we have no light.
It's better late than never, they say.
Kumasi should be a 4-lane highway.
Kumasi Accra should be a 4-lane highway. What I say? All the way from Ghana, Pantai Government Hospital. Thanks for your concern. Yencha mami Fiat Danquah no pay na yencha Justina. Mrs. Tabdora, special good morning to you. Monica Osei, Mami Alice Kwa, Mami Agnes Boafo, Agnes Bosiako, Jakumane and Nekuma, Munina, Mama, Papa, no, Mama, Che, Ahubrasima no pay. Majidis and Munina, Mo, yeah, when Yamia Bamobai, and Awasama and Dafo. And then so another day that we have come not to do anything but to discuss our country, Ghana. The current trend of affairs and issues going on in the country. Minority in parliament and they are two Omohoso say Nanado Danquah Akufo-Addo na ban Otumfour gu Ghana ni nyina se omampani any minister of health Abondoned Mahama said President Mahama na former President Mahama ayaresabia osisi ma Ghana no ayade ananado egusu a wo wiawie ni nyina eti minority gina ba bi said ayade ananado Danquah Akufo-Addo wa abandon sa project na enye no kre na eno na omo fato omo ho so se omo abekọ aprobo na omo akọ akọhwehwe project ni nyina mako enra yakachem so mu kopie mu ewo Kumawu ekohwe Kumawu government hospital ayasha said dada ye jagu Kumawu hene kasa enra ene omo akọ akopie different places. Your central friend said Michael Akrofi thankfully is with them and he's monitoring events and following events keenly and reporting to us. Now and then minority in parliament as I speak, almost the press statement about Bonting said Mahama nyuma na all year hospitals are not all year ofri akonya so Ghana forecast empena yeto abapa mo no na Nanado Danquah Akufo-Addo bae enyuma esese nko ye na oboa emma sa project ni nyina comes to completion na Ghana for to me benefit enya yaresabia ekono ni nyina Nanado ajago ho na said medical kan no almost say Nanado Danquah Akufo-Addo is causing financial loss to the state. Ubati ranking member in parliament NDC for Moko Proboni Binka my encha papa Samuel Asare Dodo na Ofosu Ampofo Kwesi Usu we salute you yes so join here mama nyina yen share video no na yentumi together emwa Ghana mfa to mapa etumi fra Ken Kalusha is already seated. Remember and UEFA Champions League matches be ewo ho the topmost match and kese ba koso ochina kese ba konso ebekoso ene Paris Saint-Germain na uko Paris Saint-Germain kampo and tokwa butu Neymar ene Mbappe credit di Neymar tem enya sam ketua. There is fire on the mountain. Another report about say former AC Milan goalkeeper friend said Gigi Donnarumma otu shi fi AC Milan as free agent ekopiem a star-studded Paris Saint-Germain or you very unhappy. About 10 games or started to pay Nebuo for serious. How is coach IFS Mauricio Pochettino going to manage these egos and this tension that is rising from any team anymore? My encha Abema Owusu Yada Sisa joining Higher Unity Radio 103.9 and then we have a lot and quite a lot to talk about. So them dika kaino ye basa ini beshia say ye maybe bia ye ba junior my Ghana wabusia you know. Who join it? Namisumi join it. Who opine? Namisumi opine. Who suggest it? Namisumi suggest it. Who push it? Namisumi push it. Intina yes sick you know. See wosum and one nipa. Ken Kalusha, Ken Yellowman. Akwaba.
Yeah, no po. Yankopon Michel.
Wedding pa. Bibi ekoso. Na dey no start hwehwehwe statistics na ade dey nkwa na ve.
Sankofo no mi na me show mo sikasem.
Nkofo me ya.
PSG ni Man City. Atani.
Adna hwom siga.
Qatarian dey fodo.
Adna hwom siga.
So almost ka wona mo dey omo front series escafo mi na ekwakọ eyi. Dey so esum
PSG versus Manchester City.
Yeah.
And there will be a skeletal analysis.
It's going to be a tough game, though.
Paja Mike na man fonte because obi bi sam say Kalusha Bearman so kasa asane ne no ade
member na kasa member
na oye Bearman kasa obam
na bi say obi an no voice
na say oye Bearman na Bearman once a man
always a man.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Kwaku Frimpong aja ya Frimpong kojo Frimpong aja
akatari
Ozay wadani akata
no atani
Tani. Ken Kalusha.
Upo national.
Okay, Nana Kofi Abekaswo Chow.
Imagine so.
Nana Kofi Abekaswo Chow. I say, good afternoon, how are you? Or please tell Kalusha I greet him.
Yeah.
Unim no.
Maybe Kofi.
Unim Nana Kofi. Obisasa where is Manucho Magandi? Manucho wa how onu the only man in your calls as they say the yellow man kra mo. ANOPA oba bi be fa no nti onu kra na na show o ma late. Ye twen sa o mother o say oba 15 minutes ye hu ye ne sa boy 11 enti Manucho wa ha mpacho wa bedu mechanic se obeti ntimi sremo ha mo obi a hu e ma ne ntesa mekasa mechanic se obeti sremo ha mo mechanic se. Okay, o join you and watch a video no and e Paris Saint-Germain mami abaye da say good afternoon my people. Also good afternoon afa de room kwesi akwasi usu any Enoch Kofi Abeka mo bisa afa de mbacho o mo amane kwan manaba manu chomo ja no omo be fa na no pay na omo be fa na no pay kra from anopa 7 no nka wo de omo fa no call for about 3 hours no mo ntwe no na eja ka 10 omo nya ne start show omo sa atwe na obeduru ha omo sa ni gina phone so sa na djuma koso ni nti eja omo so mo beso ba Kengalu
opo
unim say no kwe won kan wa me unim say no kwe
as I say
unim ba say no kwe on ego
me anka me kan ma unim say no
o defend me o fiada
me defend say won pay yellow say won pay mbo mo say yellow na me kan
eba didi now so show when you say that o ka me ka bia ma na me me ka bi ma
say won pay mbo mo say yellow say no me ana me kan
o kan dey o kan she masa
yeah
the weather for legends the weather near say ya worry
yeah ma tie for ntise nso na nsu to gidi nsu ato no paper wa ha nti anu kan ho bi nti aja break ase 15 minutes no na esam ti ase em say no onya nwie na kakra
na mo me hwe me say I look different until no mo
so confie na oben it's a smile. Okay.
Oh,
when you cry, sexy.
It has nothing to do with anyone. It has everything to do with myself.
But voice.
Anybody or smiling.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I've always been smiling.
Manucho smiling. Yeah. And then when you cry.
Oh, because maybe my haircut is giving you that
breakfast
sexy outlook. Oh, of course.
I
mean, where less. I mean, I went to the moving pick in the USA. I mean, the second moving pick. I mean, my haven.
I don't know, for some reason my voice.
Yeah, you listen your voice, the texture. I mean, yeah. Last time, I mean, a lot of excessive kissing can really also affect your
voice,
vocal cavity. I mean, so slow down.
Excessive what?
Kissing.
Excessive kissing.
Yeah. I mean,
Mr. Kalusha Krame hosted program. Yeah. No, I'm a host. My voice.
No, Kalusha, you could have done it. No, but maybe that one you talk too much. Into maybe this one is okay. I mean, so let's talk.
Okay. Akwa bahina koe.
No, I've just been around. I need to do some internal, do washing, have haircut. I mean, those are the things.
Uko you no pay.
Yeah.
When do koe?
No, I went there myself. I mean, I went with my sister. I mean, Royal did me the honors. So.
Royal baby, the one who money oh. Ecuador background. She's
the sweetest. She's around. She's still around. She's the sweetest sister I can ever have. You know.
Yeah, Kwesisi boys. Kwesisi weather nice. Sano so count. Yeah, because maybe background and you say it's getting worse. Maybe Kalusha, do me sini kakra.
Yeah. You need the to go down. You start coughing. You start coughing too. Yeah, but Kwesi and another thanks for asking of me. I mean, these are sweet brothers. My Tadi brothers. I mean, could you call me Tadi? Could you call my Sehoda?
No comment. No further comment.
So thanks for asking of me. But it would be nice if the ladies ask of me. I'm saying, man, I'm with Jamie. I won't be Samasi. Bese mba bisa mase mba na betumi adamase mbe ma de mudamase you can't say thank you to me
Kaluja
you can I'm talking about thank you me da say
e ma na betumi
adamase the only women can say thank you to me. Men are built for competition, so the women can. So I mean it will be good when it's coming from them, when it's coming from the women who can say thank you betumi adamase to me. So I mean a very good morning to everyone, whether for leisure and pleasure. I mean, who America, this is your time to make babies. Calling for 4 legs. Don't lose guard. Some of your breath, any air condition, your breath. Today is the time to make up all the lost moments. To make hay while the weather is good, because the sun doesn't shine much abroad. Yeah. So PSG, let's go to PSG.
Yeah, they are still there. Rich Way Auto School. So open driver's license. Worcester ha. Pacho Rich Way Auto School, 65 James Street. And also do any try. Ombeboa, maybe be a conkai. Kama. And so at me at the amount. And to Rich Way, Nadaruma, you didn't crash some at the Bremen or Pebia. Nasakra, they did by Hacho.
You're motivated that you are really rejuvenated, really motivated, but
yeah. Also think whatever makes you truly happy to think, and then crash some mouse. Don't try to please everyone around you. Be happy yourself and only short, straightforward, precise, concise one. Now and then say uti wusta ha. Now share said the weather and see corner quickly mamemo an update on how the weather is going to be. Dan auto repairs master dan so adaruma and then so said the manucho kaino on say el manucho kasasa tabam in so ni tosa and according to the forecast 12 p.m. there between 11 right
yes
till 11-12 by besa starting 1 ebe no fe sa kopim 7 8 9 10 11 no corner there na chese jai it is a an insurance babat eba showers name according to the forecast by 2 3 4 eba rain na just no the insurance kasabeto na from 5 econo assign adane showers it is right now say insurance eto Worcester ne Worcester County ano se bia wonu feel se beja kra enja kra ejai but eba about 1 o'clock na 1 no abesha say eba showers and then it will tend to be showers now tending to be rain and then back to showers. So that is how the weather looks like for the rest of the day in Worcester, brought to you by Master Danso of Dan Auto Repairs. Seban said ne you can no problem be na pese CC more Dan Auto Repairs. February 45 Fremont Street na yamaka no si that them mo adwuma Ken Kalusha be catch. Master Danso and Kalusha can is so yampo program no na ready. Na ene you can say bosu mama bi ekwa abu akwa say me benya say nkosi bi e kan say nkosi bi ekwa abu akwa say
ene modern we dey typical deep root yes I'm a province now yeah
first me radio especially me sports presentation news
exactly when bu
local bu besa say ni na ko
exactly
why
ebe samba say dey ko
e say ko traffic akra ya ka kondu Kalu, okay, Mama, get straight into sports now. As I say, call the Asamas Trading Ash Pharmacy or 1067 Main Street. Sisi de oba me pacho delivery yaba and yes I accepting Mass Health. Sisi Mass Health in Ash Pharmacy J. The insurance be a crowd be a Fabra Ash Pharmacy. Now what do you ready? Oh, the member general how. Once your doctor sends over word na yensaka prescription na yewe na dia bro fie 1067 Main Street Big Olubi Tembabe Hair Salon obamo ni mada na wa fefe who immigration problem sister brother they say chroma is day in day out fan your man tra so e man nya no fe ne ntwitwa so na nya yayi na e man nkoye asem kese ansa hwehwe attorney at law lawyer Angbafo immigration lawyer osifre no say issues bia with child support any bibia so afre na obabu 508-770-1600 508-770-1600 508-770-1600. There are new policies being put in place by Joe Biden. Now obey discussions kakrawa pathway to citizenship, DACA reinstated, any all that. So open more details about any of this and one so be friend lawyer Angbafo and attorney Angbafo 508-770-1600 508-770-1600. Omadaruma ene almost a cinema this sports Eddie bro the ten say a burning tea straight into Champions League and then Yami Aduma. There are a lot of games going on. Name de here any de more shipper Paris Saint-Germain any Manchester City that unfortunately and when I catch them some them PSG they see ni say ntokwesi there is fire on the mountain. Manu choto sa be that
run
yes
so much fire. I mean
Enra goal all football one football now report to he said Mbappe didi name atem.
Yeah.
So you see French word it is a beggar.
Wow.
The beggar doesn't pass me the ball.
Wow. It looks like a virus. A virus is in the computer. They need to clean it before it really it infects the whole system. They are contending with a very big virus. And it doesn't look good. I mean,
when was N'Golo Kante Bobo Asante said they now any city or Sansa?
Yeah, he was taking off the game. I mean,
when was Sansa? No, yeah, he said, I'm just at me na COVID hano.
Wow, COVID?
Yeah, or tested positive again.
Oh, okay. That's maybe a symptoms, but because what can you say that all of them have to quarantine?
I'm saying I'm saying na COVID hano.
COVID, yeah, COVID per se hano. Can say per se hano.
Yeah, no, because once a coach he was ill. Intinenis was starting and starting he talked about N'Golo and then Thiago.
Yeah.
But then and on my confirm say on your COVID. We about game just about 2 days. 3 days. About game no Saturday. Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, he had an awful day. Awful game.
So N'Golo Kante is out. Christian Pulisic is out. Reece James out. And then UEFA Champions League.
Mount is back.
No, Mount is also out. Paris Saint-Germain, Man City, 3 o'clock. RB Leipzig, any Club Brugge, 3. And then Group A, Group B, AC Milan, Atletico Madrid. That's also a good one. 3 p.m. Porto, any Liverpool, 3 p.m. Group C, Ajax, any Besiktas, 12:45. Borussia Dortmund, Sporting Lisbon, 3 o'clock. Group D, Shakhtar Donetsk, any Inter Milan, 12:45. Real Madrid, any Sheriff, Kalusha team. Kalusha team Sheriff Tiraspol. Omo any Real Madrid and so 3 p.m. Until any games are ne so from Group A up to Group D. Nyami Admo Chelsea will also be playing tomorrow against Juventus. Ochananso Linus no the top backo no until only so far near Ecoso. Said the news around and he said there is fire on the mountain. There is fire on the mountain. Obeka Baba told ya say Antonio Rudiger they are buying money for and agent as start take kasa buying almost sporting director reference say Hassan Salihima Divic Medic and they were dismissing rumors no say sansem na Ecoso no nya dia no credit. Real Madrid so consider making a bid for Spain. Fullback Abrante friend said Pedro Porro, who is currently on loan at Sporting Lisbon from City. Until Real Madrid so Abrante no West Ham so planning so turn the Clan Rice. Tiwa Woscano what they around 90 million pounds sterling back. Ebejani mu at the amount. Normal lining up a replacement for him. Now they are willing to sell the Clan Rice. Now and also Edia and now Manchester United attending attention to signing Leeds United Abante Fence Kevin Phillips after abandoning their interest in luring Declan Rice. They say they no say Declan Rice born the Kevin Phillips will be another alternative a bit cheaper. Ti Mamiaba Monsumo no. Liverpool and Man U among the teams are according to 90 minutes ko wakratano omo monitor situation of Frank Kessie. Unim say Abante no te say Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana. Frank Kessie, Ebobo, Ma AC Milan. Chelsea were even rumored to be monitoring him, but exclusive report on 90 minutes. Thereby, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, and Yabre. Chelsea could have saved 48 million last summer had Timo Werner joined Manchester United, which is what the 25-year-old forward wanted. Now, report a bit of Nano Chelsea, Timo Werner wanted to join Manchester United over Chelsea. Na no say they no peno amaso ni nyina ne say na nka Bayern Munich na oko e ma omni Bayern Munich ye deal ni nyina wie e na Bayern Munich for ka so mo peno nti om say hete na pa. So the deal was cancelled, and the following year, that was in the year now by Chelsea no a year before, until the following year no na oka so per Manchester United and that deal no so entumi anko through and or the bar Chelsea na no so no. Everton boss Benitez SCO or bring it back Spain midfielder Serbia striker Luka Jovic to Goodison Park nti and also edia ene ababeto Ejura and so say Obeka James Rodriguez Kalusha player no apam no ednani achred golf area ho kopɛ baabi so edne ne tibia akɔhwɛ no say enema bekuya Richarlison ye player back a teams bebre monitor no according to Liverpool Econo wa admit say or unsure what the future holds amid speculation say ade a obetumi free team no akɔ baabi for next year tie no so ene nsema efi Crystal Everton and so Abrante Richarlison and so aso ye etumi abetodwa a time ninti ene yen shedan kobebre yen fensiona Manucho ene Kalusha entumi hwe UEFA Champions League and so edie no nemom de tie ne say Danquah Yeboah Ablasti Ghana Football Association coach Milo over selection of Swindon Town goalie Abrante friend say Jojo Walcott Nebofu or to be a manium say selection beni na just say mukofa de motumi control no for now why free webra na no so and also there no J.E. Sapon are predicted doom for Black Stars coach Milovan Rahivac. He said there so we say sports ministry crowd rejected.
Yes sir.
Yeah, initially.
Wow, I've not heard.
Yeah,
I'm not privy to that.
Yeah, initially. And Sana finally.
That they didn't want him.
They didn't want.
What was their problem?
I don't really know.
I'm a local coach.
I don't know. Sibia Sikasa. One of them so baji.
Say someone 30,000.
60,000.
Yeah, but I'm saying 40. But see, the 30.
Yeah, initially he wanted 60.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sports ministry no. Rejected. Says Saadi Omumpam coach no kono mukofa from.
Exactly. A coach sitting at home there. I mean, he doesn't have a job. No, he's interpreter and chrono no bichi anadeka. You find nido.
I say, on also say second coming no. Second coming no. The betchere say Ejuma buy so ben when we.
Yeah, let's hope. But second coming by Papa Ghana. I was reading a story. I mean, we are yet to see a proper second.
Okay, anyway, the attendance of Black Stars. Unse your players.
Yes.
Coach Abaye wabe friendly players because after this weekend, next weekend, international.
But almost the same players.
Exactly.
Exactly. With the exception of the Sweden goalkeeper. No.
Yeah, I see a lot of changes. The same Kudus.
But Thomas Partey and Kudus, Mohamed Kudus.
They were not there the other time due to injury. So what is so the fast?
Anti Milovan Rahivac.
Yes.
The first batch of players in Lawrence Ati Ziggy, St. Gallen, Richard Atahato Folk, Ibrahim Dalad, Kotoko, Jojo Walcott, Swindon Town. Onone Amanfo issues. No. Defenders Philemon Bafo, Dreams FC, Andrew Yadom, Redden, Ismail Ganiyu, Asante Koroko, Gideon Mensah, Bordeaux, Baba Abdulrahman, Redden, Daniel Amate, Leicester, Joseph Edu, Celta de Vigo in Spain, Jonathan Mensah, Columbus Crew, US, and of course, Alexander Jiku, Strasbourg. Midfielders, Thomas Tepate, Arsenal, Baba Idrisu, Real Mallorca, Alfred Duncan, Fiorentina, Emmanuel Lomoti, Amiens, Mubarak Wakasu, Shenzhen, China. Mohamed Kudus, Ajax Amsterdam. Majid Ashmeru, RSC Anderlecht in Belgium. Kofichiri, St. Pauli. Abdul Fatau Isahaku, Steadfast FC. Strikers and our forwards. Andre Dede Ayu, Al Saad Sporting Club. Kamaldeen Suleimana Reni, Tariq Fosu Henry, Brentford. Bobby.
Yeah.
Sir. Tariq Fosu Henry, Brentford FC, Joel Famia, Arenberg, Yabua, Whistler
standards they say for him, but
Whistler Krakow, Samuel Owusu, Al-Faya FC, Jordan Ayu, Crystal Palace, Caleb Ekuban Genoa, Emmanuel Jesse Spezia, Benjamin Tete, Yeni Matalispo in Turkey. Wemuni Mrentia coach Milovan Raivac Atunsa Eddie Afre Omo. Manu?
Yes. Yeah, I think I'll start from home then really go up there. For me, I don't think that it's a bad squad. Relatively, this is the best that you can ever assemble. I was trying to look into my head, say, because I think that Wakasu playing for Shingen FC near there. I mean, as much as some of us were glamorous, say players and bought tip-top teams. The truth is that Ghana doesn't have players now playing their traits in those highly competitive leagues. Say maybe Tepati and a Jordan to some extent. But as still part of the Crystal Palace squad. For the day you decided to go to Saudi Arabia near there. So for me, it's a decent squad. I have always felt that the problem we had with Siki Akuno was that there were no bright spots around the team. Milo might not take us. Team that Milo about 2010. It's very truthful to ourselves. It was a very decent squad. Sule Muntari, Stephen Appiah, and Kokus played any team in the world at that time. Not to talk of the Bison. But so it tells you that we had a very decent squad, but it's our team winning there. Only some bright spots to choose from. So I'm thinking that he's not done a lot of changes. For Danquah, he should spare us some. Cut us some slack, because when he was with the IMT, they played some games and we saw when your opportunity you couldn't do
IMC and IMT
interim management team and a committee. I mean,
whatever.
Yeah, however, whichever. But I think it was a T. Yeah, but we saw what they could do, and that was the time he came out to say that when you stay outside is different. Besides, Washington team, there are 4 goalkeepers. That's a Bakubu man. And I had the end of keep a scrap over Kasanka for 2 or 3 maximum 3. I don't know why it is 4, but Wafa will be to add to the numbers. Why will you start having? You see, Ghana, you're 30 million coaches, but master of none. Those are some of the things that at early days yet. Yamane Jumano, let's see what he does with the team. You have a double header against Zimbabwe. All you can do now is to support the team. I think that the team is decent. When a Ghana war, unless of course there are people playing out there and we are extraordinary. Then, oh yes, I mean, you have your fair chance to. For now, let's stick to what you know. America, Young for America, for America for. They have their own. Yeah, Young Shadam for Mancasa, Young for American, Young Shadam.
Columbus Crew.
Yes,
Jonathan.
Exactly. Non cry a French player. I don't think there will be any opportunities to play when you have the others doing well. So for me, I'm supporting this team. I think we have a coach who has proven before. Although I'm now reading articles that second coming Bianchada and Boy and Pape Bianchi, he needs to have that at the back of his head. And I mean, it's interesting how it will work. It will pan out, but it's good. The game, not to boys, the game everybody's looking at for is the PSG against City.
Makalusha and Kaluka, maybe.
Yes.
So that will be maybe look at quickly. Black Stars.
Oh, I'm highly disappointed by Milovan Raivac selection.
Highly
disappointed. Because Milo and 2008 I will be taking over after a crawling war. The third, you know, for team now. The young squad, okay, 2009. A World Cup or Egypt, you know, or the likes of the Krana Eddie Canfanda by Eddie Ya Moransford or ceremony or the more augmented the squad. Jonathan Mensah Mokra, ma team near in team by and now some of the local players in Mikras or Mumia Quenya. And team, I don't know Ghana phone. How do we take our up and coming stars? Obi say free Bani than a free Bani has gotten a fantastic season with in the local front. You know. Now your boy yeah even across the Fuku another midfielder is fantastic for a midfielder on Okwano Yamfamo na kwa kofa Swindon League 2 goalkeeper you won Preston we 25 years wa call loan baby it's wa ko Swindon FC England
Swindon Town
na was like Abolo mo enfa Abalora Richard Ofori them say near Yimbo match no pride and South Africa pride on there on fan there but I don't know nti say English ni ntia o person be bomb Ghana ni nti ofumbi ani akwakofa no I mean you should give you should try to me lawyer ma me
obufu
me bunye fun me mama disappointed and I say be the second coming be a disaster there's going to be a disaster in the second coming because players are for me and then come see Kakuna na Antranwe because almost virtually the same players, the same group of players.
But say Frank Lampard, the same players now there, Ejuma. But at least Thomas Tuchel by we saw tactical twist.
But so what the reason I also vehemently disagree with Kalusha. Vehemently.
But Milo, I mean no. Always give match for up and coming guys.
The time. What is the time?
Like I said, you can my interjecting. I mean, come as him. We are not the interactive. But didn't talk about me. Pay me already.
But time no day. You for coach less than a month. We say, I mean,
time when I say you fair anything. What's that? Still Dream FC player account squad no be. Dream FC mischief man.
Political
mischief.
Manu chomani kasa waka. Medum ne mic Kalusha kasa. Or how kasa?
Baba Rama Saum.
O say red in there say.
No, there go. But what I'm saying is Milo, I don't think say the second coming you know be going to be his own man. Silano get be manipulating na dream because say obetuma make good results from this a year squad there and the man terms of but say fairly in the first out media you be bashing pa and I go players I mean equally Swindon goalkeeper there.
Okay. Whilst manager agree, you vehemently disagree.
Yeah. You can find Division 2, goalkeeper, Division 1, Ghana goalkeeper cranker. No one who would Swindon goalkeeper. Joe Wako.
Who just say you're not a friend, all right?
Maybe shall see. Say akwa ofi I want abrochia name say my man no papa me Ghana nti no akwa fan so madago we kra na akwa
we had Adam Kwarase.
Adam Kwarase come here then and bufu yi
Manu Choye Champions League in straight your time
about 30 seconds. You see a quick rebut 30 seconds. Of course, but you see I'm enjoying coaching for the same players. The team looks exactly the same, so he will not do anything good. Why that particular person? But I think that's why he has scouts. And besides, what's your time here? You can only make do with what you have and try to get your double header against Zimbabwe. This is not time for experiments. At least you had a good players here, friend, and a year, but Siki Akuno name we use. So as far as I'm concerned, yeah, man a chance. Say a double header only time. So Uncle Fred Barnier, when we don't even have videos near the local league in Vanedu. The Barnier Onduye is the noise around him. Your local football, and baby and baby. Oh, he's not gotten anywhere close.
You now share line up now. Your squad and boy, baby, a place he be free back.
It's not so bad, but see any kakra ni momo kakra. Ni so mo abo bin so. You understand? So me, as far as I'm concerned,
when was the last time I saw Joe family and Cranka?
No, but the point here is that he needs to be given this opportunity.
Good. Opo akwa a third goalkeeper.
Or a third, mammy about support too.
So they go the third goalkeeper.
Now 4 goalkeepers. Now say Baku baby.
Maybe no Swindon
Baku fema. She ni Bema dey say the Baku fem.
Swindon
no matter Belly, so the Baku fem.
Adam Smith. And you feel Louis Thomas second goal, no a third choice goalkeeper.
And now see
go in plan that
4 goalkeepers.
No man 4 goalkeepers. So team to say Swindon. Swindon cry says
second League 2.
Yeah, omuni championship, omuni League 2. Yeah.
Not even League 1.
No, League 1.
No, but say
any championship. Any League 1. Pre-Kun League 2.
No, you see, Opo you have 4 goalkeepers. So much to understand. You can't tell me that you have to take everybody.
Englander, your Premier League, no about Championship, no about League 1. 4th tier competition in England. 3rd choice goalkeeper for the Black Stars.
I don't cry a 3rd choice goalkeeper.
A 4th tier league in England. and a third choice goalkeeper.
They be friend a trump card. He might be there. That missing piece. My point is that 4 goalkeepers. That's a Bakubi.
Why do you use that to kill a sport? Why do you that? You need local goalkeepers, just like he said.
Last time you
Englander 4th division team.
It doesn't mean
and call your 4th division or your number 1 goalkeeper. Crowdia. Ubekase or competitive. On your second, third choice.
You see,
na me kind Danquah a story ningina, but by mom, you know, profiling the goalkeeper for me, I think I have enough grounds to agree with him. Abba,
he qualifies to be there. 1 is a Ghanaian, 2 is a goalkeeper.
Are you an Egyptian?
No, I'm not a footballer, but I'm a Ghanaian. I'm to select him.
Now come
meritocracy. You see, but the point here is that 4 goalkeeper. He needs maybe when we call it
why even call 4 goalkeepers?
You can question that. That is why he's just an understudy. He's coming to stay.
So I'm beginning to side with Mamia and Kalusha said.
I'm sure the height and the agility near the end.
Height, agility, and Kaswende Konya number 1.
Oh, he doesn't height today or 6 feet 2 inches.
No, me say the height and Konya number 1.
And I on a Bristol, England. That means so new. So be
my question is no, let me even look for this goalkeeper myself.
4 choice goalkeeper with the
profile and the picture no. Wow, the player open the profile picture no. Not just on your
Ghana sometimes be Lebano. There are 4 goalkeepers. Now could be the 4 choice in Sheda and yet top notcher. And
this is the national team of Ghana. The apex team of Ghana.
So but he's a scout. He's supposed to scout players that we and I have not seen.
You were complaining about Baba Rahman. The last time, was it Baba Rahman crying this or what team he's not active and all that. If Baba Rahman with Reading, Satam Crow from Chelsea, I found no corner.
He came to prove himself.
But my point and he said he came to shut you up. But because
at the preseason he was good.
But now you had issues. Say he's not been active. But goalkeeper or your 3rd choice. Emma team are 4th tier in England.
Referee, coach, you're there because he sees what you guys don't see. No, sometimes
anyway, you could be right.
I mean, especially to see the regulars. Then he decided to go to. I agree with you in no certain terms. But Anka, or front liner, before liner, and you have a better train or can one. But 4 goalkeepers with him in there, it doesn't change anything. I think what about Kwame Keke just to make up the numbers, so we shouldn't be too worried. It hasn't really. I think tactically it's a better one than CK. And I'm against Zimbabwe near 6 pointer. All these things.
Losing the sorts.
But sometimes people go back and still do well.
Because on the so Emilio that
let's see.
We can know picture. I know what the show.
I want Yanti watching the only picture about
Wikipedia.
Obimpo asem
go cry Yiba Street.
We dey na here there. Obimpo asem we dey not saying.
Oh no, it is a Tiwako to
say Mikala on what Jim said.
Oh, yeah, tuntum, but Bruni Kakra.
Oh, okay. Just like
on your, what is it? Oh, yeah, tuntum, but I say, yeah. No, Kwarase, a cocoa channel. Wait, tuntum. Bounce those born.
Yeah, out there. Yeah. Makala no Krom Ghana, no color different. Yeah, no, we are not more melanin near dark. But it doesn't change anything. I think
anyway, let's see what happens.
Yakofa Ramsdale. Only team score relegation. Then Omanka and a short stopper. Ramsdale, who is better than him. Sometimes some goalkeepers here, you take a chance with them. For all you know, he might just be the reason what Ghana needs. I'm hoping that he'll be confident enough and put him in the post too.
On loan, Crow. He just got recalled. He went on loan to team a friend of Forest Green Rovers. But how do you acquire there? Okobo 27 matches. And 27 matches, and 19 of them were starts.
Wow,
19 of them were starts. And I to me keep clean sheets saying,
Obeyadi,
7 clean sheets out of 19 games,
which is not bad.
7.
Right. It's not easy to keep a clean sheet. It'll be defenders' mistake now, but the first line of defense are your attackers. Attackers, midfield, the defenders.
I personally believe that if we are calling a goalkeeper from Amanone to play for Ghana, he should be a top-notch goalkeeper. Not Swindon Town goalkeeper. Swindon Town, 4th tier. To say Ghana 4th division. Ghana cries any 4th division. You're bossy Ted.
To assure some league, and League 2 league, more than League 2.
Bam bam.
Say Portsmouth ne ade na ye boli.
Bam 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 bam.
Has with me Portsmouth.
Aba. Man chodia say now come.
It's all share.
Man jo mu teams no crowd.
Look
the facilities na Ghana you. Take House of Folk to England and play Portsmouth never.
Siki akono crowd with me ajimu league. Siki akono na mombonje no so no. For the team and the team.
With my league Yaman has. Yaman kotoko. Yaman has good.
Na ye bad.
Wajibida. When Ghana teams are kese mensa Ash Gold Kotoko has. Who manage teams where the likelihood also bet my league. I'm saying he had the opportunity with all this the biggest class in Ghana.
Your league our league is like our politics.
Yeah, move on quickly. We have some few minutes.
Yeah, I tell you,
PSG Manchester City. That's the main game.
Yeah, this again was the last season mobile semi-final. I mean, City were able to do 2-0, 2-1 over them. Almost 2-1 away and 2-0 at home. I mean, vice versa. So it tells you that it's more like a likely one, but the truth is that Mr. Champions League was not in the mix. Messi has been declared fake. So say, oh boy, non that she go. And virtually, no, last 2 games, one shut because of a knee injury near there, but he's now in contention to play with this team. So that's what brings them. Now, Sergio Ramos, they have between the two of them, they can boast of almost close to 10 Champions League trophies in there, 8 Champions League trophies. It tells you that they have 9. Now, I mean, Sergio Ramos has 5 of them. Then when Messi were 4 of them, so it tells you that that's the only addition they've added to the team, and that makes it a really strong squad. I think, and City to have been on fire. The commission leaves the 6-3. It tells you that about Champions League now, this time around, they are continuing where they left off.
They are conceding.
They are conceding to take 3 goals.
Defensively, they were apt against Chelsea.
Exactly, and
they kept Lukaku quiet.
Exactly. I mean, I agree to that.
And the coach Nasaja to move.
Tuchel.
Yeah, and then he pretty much made also known him from so on.
Oh yes, I mean, so question Bioma, he show accepts.
Also, he made Lukaku ne Werner too isolated and were defending too deep. Until there was a disconnect between the midfield and the attack.
Yes.
Yeah, Jibona do midfield wana echo.
Yes. So for me, it's the game that everybody is watching out for. I mean, PSG did not had it easy this time around. I'm first game against Bruges. They actually really struggled to get a 1-1. And last 3 Champions League games have not really been in their favor. And I think they bought some of these players.
But sometimes these big players play big games.
Yes.
Can I maybe say City against Southampton and City against Chelsea?
Yes.
2 different Man Cities.
Exactly. And City are going away to pack the princess. So it tells you that. And Messi, near this, if they want to be mentioned, that these are the games that they have to show. And Pep, and you play Pep Messi. In about 4 games, he has scored about 6 goals.
Yeah.
It tells you that only how to play in a Pep cracker. Say for him, he's facing one of the most expensive and fastest triumvirate in the world. I mean, if you have we are here picking up signals that maybe Mbappe and Neymar are having those problems. But I think professionally, when they're on the pitch, they find a way to play together to make it beautiful. Although they've not gelled. I mean, the MNP has not really gelled. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. So MNN. I've not really gelled to the level at Obiashishe, but it doesn't take anything away from them. I think that if they have any stake in the Champions League this time around, it starts from here. Messi needs to start wearing those boots. I think these are some of the reasons that they bought him. It's a big game.
Okay, Jerome Boateng.
Yes.
Nobody commercial. Messi too. I'm nice, you know.
Yeah.
You remember that goal?
Messi was saying power beautifully in that one. But I think Bayern Munich were never overawed anyway. I mean, they had a very good moment over Barcelona. So it's the game everybody is looking out for. I think if putting everything together, shaking it, I will be surprised if City lose this one. They have by far the most the best coach in the world. I mean, you can have half and half even run back.
No, that's true.
He's really
Pep is the best coach in the world.
Technically, he's the best manager in the world against a player who also knows how to play Champions League in Messi. When he decides to take it on, he knows how to play. So for me, it's a game that everybody will love to watch. Kevin De Bruyne and Kobe, they're really in their tip-top form.
Get into this and look at this for me quickly. Naminko Kalusha. So Messi coming, Mbappe, Neymar fighting.
It takes a lot from
now. Listen, it's a pre-match conference. Now, Mauricio Pochettino has played down any talk of best up between Kylian Mbappe and Neymar Jr. PSG are preparing for their biggest challenge of the season so far, and they look to prove they look to prove their might against Premier League champion City. The League One giants have strengthened significantly over the summer, adding the likes of Messi, Hakimi, Wijnaldum, and Donnarumma. But there have been plenty of teams across the years who have looked strong on paper only to falter on the pitch, just like
Yes.
And going on, say Mbappe's complaints were caught on camera.
Yes.
Game now, no. Now you uniform and the bufu ye, and I say that beggar will not pass me the ball. So I done a bit of an issue in the dressing room.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad to call your fellow colleague a beggar. I mean, it's worse than being called a fool. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, why would you call such a made-up player? At the age of 16, he was a protege. Although you can't take it away from Mbappe too. At the age of 18, he was an integral part of a World Cup winning squad.
This is what Boris said.
Yeah.
They, Mbappe and Neymar, are fantastic guys. There are always things between top players. There are competitors who want to win and help the team achieve. I've spoken to them individually. They may have also spoken to each other, and there have been photos of them enjoying themselves in training. If there is a small incident, sometimes that can create a wave, but it's actually just a talk.
I agree. I hope he's not really communicating, just speaking a lot of good English, because even me, I remember so when I started my civil engineering practice, my boss used to pair me with a colleague. He's not a doctor in the UK. You're quite a concern, and my boss was always happy to send us together. I said, "Mukona problem. I'm going to solve office. Na munya madwen pamukwa, your mistakes are still your mistakes because you seem to be agree too much." Into when two footballers seem to have disagreements on where to pass the ball near the boy team, no, sometimes bromance between players become a problem. Or saying they are not able to get onto each other's back. Into when they are very assertive. They are both young guys in that mix. So Neymar is a bit older. It's about 27 going 28 now. So I think that it can be turned to positivity. This thing doesn't look like all over the moment, because if say heightened that, and can Neymar or Mbappe would have left the team. But it looks like they struggle to make the team better, and then I affect you.
Left the team as you see now weekend we have.
Yes, and I make a sense. He say a series of events, and there will be a problem. You see, and I say everybody wants the team to succeed. Into be a Michael Bia, until that's the make us say there's some positivity and assertiveness when people
don't you think everybody is trying to play for glory now?
Which should not be bad. At the end of the day, it shouldn't be so deep. But there's no problem that Manucho wants to be the head, and Kalisha is also working hard towards making his work.
Problems for the team, which in this sense, Mbappe felt, I'm in a good position, but the beggar doesn't want to pass me the ball.
Exactly, and make us say if it's not handled well, that's why I like what the coach said, that he feels that training they've been seen together, pictures now, it doesn't look like they don't see eye to eye. Or by team, Rebecca just say, Mbappe doesn't want to hear Neymar doesn't want to hear.
Even if it's so, you think he will say?
He will say, and it will be huge. And it looks like Mbappe psychologically has a problem, and it's really affecting him. Yeah. They need to check it. It's becoming a very big
France camp.
Exactly. And to call your colleague a beggar, maybe it's just a word. I mean, sometimes, because if he's a beggar, then I don't know what I am. I have a problem putting something on myself. The Porto Liverpool is another game of interest to me. I think that if for anything, Liverpool top of the league.
Going away.
Yeah, going away to the Estadio de Dragao. Yeah, Dragao. I don't know about this one. I think for everything.
So Estadio Dragao.
Exactly. Yakobo win. It's a tournament.
Won't catch Chelsea.
I'm going to share winning. Oh, what's a tournament in Yakobo? When so when buy no.
The current one here. Estadio Dragao.
Exactly. So I think that Porto won't to Michel Liverpool, especially there. What share current history is back in Liverpool.
I'm a PSG fan today and a Porto fan.
And Liverpool are yet to lose. Yeah. Kenya Liverpool shared and lose game. I mean, this season they are on right. They are really riding.
I am a Porto fan today.
Against AC Milan, they had a lot of scares, but they came back stronger, down 2-1.
Mami ko Manucho Kalusha ono mfa kakranka na ye nko and someone say shepa. Mamieba, any couple of other people have messages. Let me just join them and put them on the show. Some Liverpool for my journey.
EPL for life.
Question you say RIP my legend Obuoba Nana Kwame Ampadu. Yes. Manucho Kofi Abekasi. Manucho looks awesome though. Manucho looks awesome though, but ask him which team is Arsenal playing tonight. Unfortunately. Nana Kofi
Abekasi. We'll be playing tomorrow. Let's say
you are playing tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll be
You are playing.
Is Chelsea playing tonight? Chelsea playing tonight.
Okay. Opo, your voice, the change in the weather is part. Chill raw ginger.
Yeah, ginger.
And drink more water.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, I think I need more water.
Yeah, and ginger. Do a bit of ginger. Yeah.
El Mamicho on the mic in here.
Oh,
Mami, message na make I.
Yeah, Mami.
Now they won't opinion.
Oh, but I've liked it, so you should know that I know what.
And I've had an animal.
Instead we mischief. Chew ginger, not a bit of fun.
Good morning, trust you guys are doing great. But it's good, my professionals. Opo, I warned you of the milk. Do you Roya, baby? What is even wrong with you?
Okay.
Happy birthday to Edem Kutuku.
Oh yes, I'm pure love. Yeah. I mean, she's having.
Michael Dumpty, so ciao.
Yeah,
good
Michael.
morning, gentlemen.
All
3 goalkeepers not good enough. 2 sure goalies.
That's why we need a swinging goalkeeper.
I mean, kind of message.
Na keepers in yani akofa tram card about mo boni chigidi.
All 3 goalies not good enough. 2 sure goalies in the first 2, but the third one is not even known. A second division goalie. Hey, Ghana. No. So I'll blast him. And I won't be surprised if he starts him ahead of the rest just by the fact that he plays in England. Mamiaba, you couldn't be far from wrong. From right?
Yeah.
Why not John Entry in the squad? Jordan is not giving goals. Oh, you are. Mamiaba. Kaluja. Na nema chocho de unye sana ya po. Yanko kalu yanko na etam ni swa.
Opo.
Yes,
match.
Mike no. Odaruma.
The match is going to be a tough match.
Match day. There are so many matches.
PSG.
Okay.
And I said PSG.
Basically.
Man City. It's going to be a tough match. I'm out for a Sky idea. Abu Dhabi before. Remember, Abu Dhabi before mobile. 2008. I'm before Man City. No. Out of 5 legs recent time 7 legs Man City for on 5 and afei Qatari sports investment also bit on befa PSG no so also out of 9 leg 9 legs no maji 7 na je say almost can on the buy no omo de boy adwuma yi pa na de ba ko so wom say sa both tabs no so omo ye ba ko 2020 losing finalists 2020 and we PSG and Man City so 2021
omo me enu nyina lose finals
yeah
in consecutive years 2020 and 2021
yeah and the coach of PSG no ono so lose final in 2019 against Liverpool. And say but they back where say a player back kasa Mares or say they should agree say they should put the semi-finals number almost show 2-1 and 2-0 no they should put that one aside and consider that was last year it's getting to about 6 months now and that's what they should put that one aside and consider on the match Pep Guardiola
or Chelsea no
I said Chelsea no. This squad ababeto menima a provisional squad no. Or making some changes with
lineup and
squad lineup abano. Lineup abano. Pep Guardiola we're making some changes. Team now we share 1-0 no. We changes
lineup my probable and predictable lineup.
I'm saying provisional one and I say probable lineup. Probable abano. Osha one name on bo America Laporte and Ruben Dias Mufifio and a cow Chiro and obo Jack Grealish obo Gabriel Jesus and Foden on the bomb by a year probable lineup ababeto menuma me share no John Stones up Ruben Dias mum Mechiro and a Jack Cancelo also ebo
João Cancelo
ebo but onim ho no Rodri and Thiago Silva and Kevin De Bruyne and the fifth on the home boy in there one change man say bia benyim ho no and akobo Raheem Sterling and obebo Mahrez so nti no say or make it so a lot of changes on the squad probable lineup me five mom yin okoya money there now what is he doing right now say
what are you expecting
a there John Stones and was son Kawaka Bono Ebo by 51 by Raheem Sterling, Taron Forrest, and Mares, and Oberbo many more. By the Mares now, Kassam says they should put out a 2-1 and 2-0, behind them. Now, say every story that is coming up is very true. Now, I don't think as at now, no. Almost first match we win yesterday we be able 1-1. Club Rouge now be am say nkai for PSG for betwa farm so no. PSG for she go back o mo te kan ma Club Rouge ko ron ba win no. On be some kwa don bo won kwa na inexperience di kwa kan so commercial PSG. Now at this country game against Man City. Now mo bo na Santo Koya Abba. Na Neymar ni uniform na Mbappe, and I said the beggar could not pass me the ball. That beggar will not pass. And then there's a say a dressing room hono, a whole angel, and also more probable lineup. Any a color numbers so better go, and a Hakim, a both two, and a Abdul Diallo, and a Kimpembe, any Makinos, and we both a show. Baba and 51, Idrissa Ghana, Gay, and Paradis. And under her, I mean, 50 no more over the weekend. I'm saying the same thing. And any more amount for you send a Messi Bebono. They may be better than me. Julian Draxler and Kelly Mbappe and Neymar and Ambabo anymore. Pochettino. This particular last season, by no man shall and Korea man by this particular season. Was starting on ball leg in there. I'm so young drop point yet. But the Champions League in man, I'm the Club Bridge number 1-1. Man City. There's been some ups and downs. I'm lose some first game, no. On your draw any matches by other matches over the weekend. You want to share the man boost some confidence because against a top-notch side like team Chelsea or between about Stamford between that 1-0, in their favor. No, we say about to go a long way to boost their game. Tactically, this is a game a partial. What you need is 3 maximum points. Now wait to me the Akko and not be to me Akko kind. Before say Pochettino so you be money come to coach or known to me Pep Guardiola and so I don't know coach back on no and also will come to bear Pochettino matches be on Pep Guardiola.
Was about he had an edge on him in the Champions League.
Which one? Pochettino and to me Pep Guardiola.
Oh, you need for Champions League more final. What are you talking about? Or Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Yeah. Tottenham kicked City out.
But also more record.
Who can league fine? But in Europe, Omasha once Pep and Pochettino beat Pep.
And what are you talking about? Pep should be beating home and away last season. Until one need to be uncle.
Last season, no.
PSG.
Satam not took a free home.
On the schedule.
Say 2-1.
2-1
head to head. No head to head, Nameka.
Sharing home and away.
Or sharing home away.
When so also sharing home and away. In that way, my son he made your hero.
Yeah.
Tottenham no.
Yeah. But let me check it.
Okay. Okay, and the leg more on to but
league they on to
okay. And see when you say 2-1 as a 2-2. I remember when they are going to this year match now. If you say it's going to be a top match for them, but then this one will be able to amass some points to go to the next stage of the competition. And no, a man here a bit he say what me more they able to make him and see he say coaches now will put everything in their sleeve to make sure say PSG for so mama just say last season omanya good score line no but nanka nyanto kwa we nanka ba de nanka metipu say ka PSG we able to call so
to kwa the fatun che na me PSG ni
PSG ni okay it's psychological maybe ma dressing room hono enya kama opo lastly my men can Liverpool any
why nation why analysis me na fancy we analysis
match no for now I think I'll go in for Man City to beat PSG
or Park the Princess
because Neymar and Mbappe at best no more it's squad anymore. I mean the reaction that's going to be. Okay. Are they going to pass?
So you're giving all the 3 points to Pep Guardiola. What a week that would be for him, beating Chelsea, beating Paris Saint-Germain in France, and beating why?
Liverpool on Saturday.
But City
what a week, assuming without admitting if they should do all these 3.
Yeah, but that's going to
what a week.
That's going to be in next week. That's on Sunday. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be next week.
Opo Liverpool match no am for say
but my mefa winning fame. Tottenham there, Tottenham show 1-0 na mo share Tottenham 4-3.
Away goal.
Yeah, away goal no dey away. Yeah, so mo winning second one.
City share goal be controversially was disallowed.
Yes, now Kona drawing a penalty cross until I Pep passed that upper hand. I think we are shown once. Pochettino shown once. 3.
Pep share 3.
Pochettino share once in the UCL.
Pochettino ankasa Pep team, you know.
Yes.
But the Messi factor would
and I make one person making.
Let's hope.
No, also on share that. And I make us share.
Oh, me say on Tumino. What am using say on Tumino?
Okay, say on share. Until na mami be mami make us say or share no echo final.
Yeah, but it's
but
information. It's an info share.
3-1, yeah.
On Tumino you correct no on share that is here. I mean, at the end of
information. And I make just was share the echo final.
Yeah, very far beautifully. Say
at Stadio de Aragao. Stadion Dragao.
Dragao. Stadion de Dragao.
Do Dragao. Portugal.
Yeah.
I'm not for this match easy for Liverpool, but for me, what Akufo show consistency and resilience show over the weekend. Jogging Club the 3-3 draw against Brentford. You know, people are saying there's some loopholes in the defense. Or say no, they're hard now. But then this Portugal for more number 9 be your friend Tarami ni wodi pa obo game or me de squad so probable lineup on meba no
yeah Liverpool probable lineup Japan when they say no yan discuss Liverpool near eno no chipin bibi kakra bi wa go for Liverpool and they say teams ni na da AC Milan kra ne manu AC Milan ho na bo no
Atletico Madrid
that is even a bigger match than this
Ochra
a tough match you match kese
but tough match
Chelsea ni Juventus a big match
ntende me akwa kasa
na Porto ni Liverpool.
Obi the Champions League da.
Yeah,
no, what are you talking about?
That's okay. 2000.
Enya de wajibi da ne.
Yeah, 2004 number
2004.
Mami misa question. Mami misa question. Mami misa omu nyino obi ajibi da na kan. PSG waji Champions League.
Huh?
PSG wajibi.
Wako finals.
Wako final last year.
We asem. Wako final. Osi wajibi da. Messi PSG wajibi da.
Oh
yeah, no PSG wajibi da. Man City wajibi da. Why did we discuss that match as the biggest match? We look at current form and current squad and yet titi there. Porto say say yeah, Champions League team say boya. Liverpool is a big club in the Champions League now. Porto isn't.
Porto last year onu be mu free.
Omu do semi final ye ne omu free.
See, Obi do semi-final of Champions League.
NSL Liverpool can discuss more. Last year, Mudrin. So, Casasana.
But 2019. No, yes, okay. These are big clubs.
And Porto semi-final. We are sports analyst. Manchester City, PSG, Porto, Liverpool. Which is the biggest game to you? Even though City in J, PSG, say. Two matches.
We just say teams are big. Say and go for more players or more.
Now one makes team a big.
7
and Kenyan is a trouble Sweden no. And can Messi win about Sweden near free player.
About small teams.
Players make team.
Liverpool and Porto only small teams.
Okay. Messi a time into the biggest match because AC Milan and Atletico it's equally a big game. Mewa.
No, so one army and can was him.
Yeah, until I make us your time into buy you
should have said, say, a Man City game.
Oh, that's an American. But Manucho chipped in Liverpool Porto. That's why I also allow you to chip in. But now the probable lineup. And match analysis out there will be a Mijayo.
Liverpool, Liverpool, big team. You Champions League. You are not one.
Everybody listening will acknowledge that Liverpool is a big club in the Champions League.
Oh yeah,
and currently they are a big club because look at the league. Look at where they are even in the league. Just like Manucho said, they are unbeaten.
Yes,
until Liverpool is big, but comparatively, so Porto. Any Liverpool match now City. Come on. So far Liverpool in some obeshe. Manager Cross way easy match.
Easy peasy. Now this is one obeshe. Chelsea Grand Man show now. We can watch.
No, also weekend.
I said weekend. Yes,
I'll say what a week it will be.
for City.
What the kind of
No, we can be telling Liverpool now.
I see this weekend they go to lose. But how do you
now? Mommy, I don't even want you to lose. Tell him I don't even want him to lose.
Oh yeah,
I want a draw.
Exactly.
Favorable scoreline for my team.
2 points lost. I want you to lose 2
Favorable
points.
scoreline for my team. Make a draw.
Yeah.
So that City will not come and you will not have better first.
Or sort of from a Bobo Bonivi. Liverpool Pani.
Someone top form.
That was City okay there.
Me say me pe draw.
Big team say me pe Man City near you. Porto and Liverpool. Who can so many?
Porto.
We accept now. AC Milan match correct kind. AC Milan concern chen wo Europe. One no waje 7 credits ka say the match. Man you your honey enko enim.
No last time oji Champions League.
And last time asem. Usi dudu a waje na.
Last time oji Champions League. Yeah, correct one
2007 no. Oji be 2007.
What fa na nye ya. No dey go fa.
2019 the latest. Latest Champions League 2019 Liverpool.
Yes.
Against Tottenham.
Anything the last 5 years is latest and important.
What are you talking about?
Life of a trophy is 5 years. After 5 years, now you need to me a yeah, of course.
Liverpool.
Like I'm moving and the only teams are Chelsea. Say can more. Say I will 2019 there.
I mean, 2012.
Yeah, there.
My last one,
COVID. Liverpool kwaji no yeah the nipa ba stadium omo de nipa ma park nipa to stadium
they even a palo e de medium 2012 okay this is we man do 9 years na ka cho
enche
na mo last one is club de na is
na
mo kwese de mo share AC Milan no
yeah.
How many years and Salam Bajibi?
Yeah, 2005
to 19 how many years? Obekase head yache.
Yes, so when Bibles are mentioned the old ladies begin to grind their teeth. Danquah 9 years are checked their name.
Yeah, share mu 200.
It's a club 86.
I know that 2006 me boy.
2006. I'm see here no red card, man red
card. Henry Boa wam no.
Yeah, moment record yeah.
Nana Kofi Abekase, the clash between Man City and PSG is called El Clasico.
Yeah, Clasico.
Yeah, Clasico.
El Clasico. Way Etihad new way. Sika. Kata.
Okay, let's move on quickly. Na yenhwe ye dey asada kase ma Asamas Trading, Ash Pharmacy, Big Olu and the law offices of lawyer or attorney Angbafo, immigration lawyer obeboa na immigration issues bia wo bia policies bia wo qualify for. Sometimes we have so many programs that we are eligible for but we don't know any attorney in Kasa 508-770-1600. Explain your problem to her and she will tell you the best way to go about it. Yankosha issues I agree upon so 1 minute ma obi ancha misramo your time no ko Nana Kwame Ampadu passes on.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Before in the power 1 minute.
Okay.
Na Ghana one is so channel.
Okay.
Forget your Lumbers and the entries.
Okay. I think I now your time no about 12. I agree, but
I mean, yeah. I mean, for whatever reason, we did not grow up. I mean, the best part of his life in the Ambeto, but I mean, in terms of music, but I think he make music enjoyable in Ghana. He has a lot of controversial songs. I remember a BTA cry. I mean, we were told that it was really a political song, NLC, a champion money Amano Anton, but at least he stood firm. And you know, he was a better predictor of elections than Owusu Bempah money Adeo. I remember so 92, 96, I said Rollins been winning, Akufo-Addo the answer also been winning. I mean, this was some of the things that he carries. He was 73 years. I mean, for everything, it's a life well lived. I mean, there can never be music in Ghana without it being mentioned.
And omo can use no back can send the best song in here. Best song.
No, because he was used for.
But man, so what is anyu we mun sema to his demise. Yeah, we are just using this song to remember Nana Kwame Ampadu. Oh, may he so rest in perfect peace. Life well lived, quota well contributed. Nana Kwame Ampadu. It's no longer with us. Unfortunately, the last voice I heard of him on Unity Radio, na Fifi program. Adadem special on every Saturday.
Okay.
And he was his guest, a friend of Ghana. And then Unity and Nana Kwame Ampadu has that connection.
Wow.
Near friend who had a Saturday, every Saturday. Fifi will come and put him on, maybe or advise the current musicians, the trend of high life and everything. Nana Kwame
Ampadu. It's better than a lot of gospel songs you can never hear. I mean, what was there? We are singing, or my brabo. Anyway,
Nana Kwame Ampadu na say
or my brabo time. Pope say me come.
Nana Kwame Ampadu eulogy.
Exactly. No, but this is a gospel song.
Fine, that's okay. Well said. Well, no, but
this is a gospel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the sound of a song way. And come I say open. What is gospel about it? We must see okay radio. Must see OJ. I mean,
not the one and no ako.
Conform me
Kwame Ampadu they are suffer for nyina abon nyum.
Nyame, sir. Must see we asenum.
What tie ne nyum bi enkrabia.
Yeah, Kofi Nkrabia.
Aye me the rough sa nyum
akusika.
He, ananse sempa enkrabia.
I mean, some of the notable
and pop program here. And then Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, him hati baba.
Wo yo.
After him hati be born na Kwame Ampadu nyum sa.
Yes.
As our tribute to his demise.
Yes.
We are contributing the quota.
Yeah.
Saturday the other them be bo fia no park up nyumre. Okay, Agata. Kalusha sing the best song.
Agata many mint na Agata many. Many.
Then Odonyum Nana Kwame Ampadu de ye nanti ye a life well lived, legacy well left. Kalu
Nana Kwame Ampadu be 15 minutes na yanka politics kakra bi na yen sorry nko.
Why are you?
Because say
why you emotional?
Why emotional? Because I
mean my favorite
Omambo Ajo.
Yeah, politician.
Oh, favorite in there, yeah, be our favorite. Meme de nyamai. Driver.
Recently, no muka chem say, "Sir, we Igbo bi na kwan kan enye papa ye fake." I've always thought it was true. Amala.
I got any okay, Nana Manucho dear Nana Kwame Ampadu say, Asensia say, Mambo. What there, Kalusa? Meme de driver me one. Manucho wani jine wati wani jine.
Kalisha for woyo pe wuwa ubenya woyo.
We are can kura. Mamfo mpa WhatsApp. Semo simenya bako.
Oh! Manujo mami re ya hori ya ebeja program ni izi ya. Kwaju asensio. Oh! Nana Kwame Ampadu de ye. Nana wa brabono a legacy well left. Mose nyame kwa mo mabu ajo ene nana koye ne yekam de. Nana tia senzo asemosi onye o. Sana tie. Kalusha onyum ne my immediate to ho. Me dey driver Jumain. You guys are you. Okay.
Me dey any akusika.
Okay, me you dey na to sia. Manu
driver me unyai.
Menya driver Juma hwe. Driver Juma dey say na yo dey. Me see Satam obu bonyum car oh my goodness, that is creativity at its highest order.
Yeah.
Obubosi. Hey, bagosi. Me refi bakubi no. Me see obubo na fe de no mas. Eya me dekeke.
He's the greatest
Wanu
musician.
pasem.
Yeah. He's the greatest musician to come out of that.
Oh, Nana Kwame Ampadu de ye dam refer due Nana.
Madam for Ibu Nibi, no, I didn't send me a breme. Now, our ha, Memonato, and you may our Ibu Cassim, Achiram. Okay, now, make you go.
Okay, so the entire Nana Kwame Ampadu Juma for Jumadium and ANOPA in we are remembering his stature, his status, his legendary status. Nana Kwame Ampadu is no more. Now, legendary Highlife musician Nana Kwame Ampadu has passed on at the age of 76. Now, the acting president of the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica, Besa Simons, confirmed this to GhanaWeekend.com. Nana Kwame Ampadu to Mr. Simons died on Tuesday, September 28, 2021, which happens to be today, after he was admitted at the intensive care unit of the Legon Hospital in Accra. Nana Kwame Ampadu was one-time president of Musica and was also the leader of African Brothers Band, formed in 1963, at which time most of us were not even born. Now, the legendary Highlife musician has been credited with several popular Highlife tracks. He is known to have composed over 800 songs.
Yes.
Wow. 800 songs. Now, he came to prominence in 1967 when he released the song Ebitiye. What can I say in interview of a former MP? Enim.
Yes.
What's a common EBDD? A common TB. A song that was seen as critical of the then government and National Liberation Council and disappeared from the airwaves, only returning after the end of the military rule. A bit, you know, then Abayano Teso. National Liberation Council. Almost say Nana Kwame Ampadu the Jumni Trauma Kutia at the Boma Kutia. Until Jumni was disappeared, nobody was allowed to play it on airwaves until after military rule. In 1973, he won a nationwide competition in Ghana and was crowned the Otumfour or King of Singers. Tributes have already been pouring in from everywhere around the earth. Kwaku boy, see, anytime I listen to Daddy Lumber's and Kwanuma song, I feel like crying. He specially dedicated that song to Nana Kwame Ampadu, the Highlife legend. Rest in peace, Nana Kwame Ampadu. Catalyst message, or see, we've lost a legend today. Rest well, Nana Kwame Ampadu. Yeah, man, okay, my mama dear, na me ya makobo kalusha so dia man. Kalusha so dia ne dey. Akusika.
Yet twice I drive for the Moyam. Said I would drive the Ejuman. A Yama Putra, drive off with you. Yes, I'm a moon show. Yes, I drive anyone sorry, I'm about. I got to know what's here. One of them in Bremuni. Minada, the US and Guantia, a unity ready when you when some years as I saw you when you were me. Now I'm confessing to be a Rama. Ravenier, Ofosu Ampofo, so Yamiam. Why are you
So all to Jumno no Sandy 2 for driver near. So we am from Suale. What should we qua? Now I should more. Is it beautiful song? We are remembering Kwame Ampadu, the Highlife music legend who passes on today at the Legon Hospital. Unfortunately, Nana, it's no longer with us, and among the living, he was 76.
A person you have to climb. Would you bring a crapper? If you know, baby, do what I'm brava to one cook. I am my emperor. What they got to make us say. So one contempt, so a person you want to be better. Drama, overseer that pen one. Now, Nipa Akufo-Addo, Ejura my portrait. Passing your foyer, a bin Mujayapa, why you baby, oh, busy. On temp, baby, your person was young. No, but yeah, na Messia. Say when you are on man, drop a dear. Attend a dear country man. Nina, Robin, ye, Obaja show. Entina Mekan, Rabia and Nafon, Rava Fue Munio, Yamamu Crush. Once we are popular, once we are somebody. Dragage me, a debate woman is saying. But not I say, one papa sword. With your constitution, you may book mine. Boy, Uncle Benson, Obama spare. You're bedding point, dear, Ubenian down.
Oh, Nana Kwame Ampadu, the year.
Yeah, man, if you say. When I'm passing, wish your uncle drove.
Person can you manage your own there?
I was so
now, so dear.
Yes, so young corner. Waiting so welcome. So, yes, sir. But the Boankra, yes, Yanu
walk home. On bed you 2 CD, 5 CD. Yanu walk home.
What the next now front? Put your Otumfour, the person in Boankra. Na drive Ejura, yeah, me feel woman say, drive any beer, Opedinti. Every beer, I'm a touch or try a car.
I have a kumuro cry.
The car which ran at the friend. Car which ran a soaking can be a day. It be a young son, it be a darson, it be a fishing, it be a putiabo. Now, car which ran so, the crowd on me. That's what I'm saying. What's
wrong?
Hey, that dance was wrong.
So, yeah.
Come on, I won't try and ebay. If I am one, say I want you anymore. Say, I love my car.
They did this way. Eka Huntrayel,
Cool and
quality
lover boy, envy no
man.
Bewudia,
Yeah, a tiny dro. Yeah, baby.
a tiny
Oh.
yeah, baby, still good boy. Adore you, sweet Jesus, God bless, Rastaman, Asaska, honest labor. Anyway, I shall return, roadmaster.
Girl, binti, see never dry.
Abele, Ape,
Allah,
Maui, Nolonyo, Kampuyehoa, 2 friends, Fayonko Papa, Ejapaye,
Enapaye,
Adafopaye, Asepaye, God is king, hallelujah. Kadadano, Epuayano, Bonse Wachranimo, Wano Pasa,
I didn't want to pass him say.
Shetua, Ediana Wachro,
If I who bang, I will be life. One no pass some do. It was a nice way of advising people to mind their own business and leave others alone. Nana Kwame Ampadu, may your life that you left be picked up by the youth and of course the people you've left behind. Life well lived, legacy well lived. Okay, my boy, dear, my boy, Manucho, dear, Kalusha, dear, Yama, Akushika. Yeah, that is Akushika, Kalusha's favorite song from Nana Ampadu's. Main can say, no, you may be say collections and as a beacon and a beacon saying 800 songs.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm near you with Jamie. I'm coming for my bravo. I want we had the mouth. I didn't know you met your baba. And I thought what they did, sir. A good. Naman for Rosem. I'm Robert, who you bet. And you know any answer. And who ya, but they are. It didn't find say. Papa, call your babu from. Adia kushen and sase Antitini emano Nemra kututu swano Arawasa menta sumino Edabina pape koto da dipidie Emwa kasi afrene jakeno Obisum dituedi use Akodi bekorem Aposum webia Eya wapese nepuo Osu fide to one, I feel free. Apada on him, Ribia, or then suffer share that if he did. I'm Uncle Bimro, it do so what me in Sana, none in Sana, a switch of bra. I yes, I'm my papa. About the one, I didn't need Nansa. I know we are, but they are. I can't one. I can't even in a bravo. I'm
okay, and Nani Jawe Jame. Coming Koni Mabra Bobusia for Yedi Nana Kwame Ampadu and Kaya and ANOPA BOSUO so easy or say the Becano AC ha. Twaso film, Twaso or Jum, Twaso maybe I will be because he left a legacy that we all need to celebrate. Life well lived, impact. It's a nipa bia emeki ewo na brabo ne wiasim Nana Kwame aye through his songs speaks volumes senka kane no a kai betro no se bia the songs of Solomon ana David nanka aba Bible mu nana Kwame Ampadu demirfadue we know you are resting in the bosom of our Lord. We will meet one day. Eti akusigaru a wanka he wanye narrative kakra mfa onyum ho kra
enyum no be na ede no Roma na mbansi
say time no bia enyum na mbansi
enyum no za kwa no
senti na wodu ano kan wodu ano ye narrative
ade no eche say ne ode na ne step mother ne kotran na ne step mother ne penasem e no mo treating na bi ba pa say obabe e be je be ware girl no ba na girl no nsa no na agina etwa ne nsa no enti bad ne real hwe man ko jensu bi nti abo bi na ode ne nsa ko wa na
fish na fish na na den
crocodile bia
denchem on
na ode ne nsa shameless ade no ye na
Ejura denchem na num na ye ne nsa ne gold
na nsa ne bag but na gold chichiro yeah
enti ta o moko ye ndi ma
se na o ka se no se twa 20 min ware no ti o mo share date se ada no na o be ba be yi ne nsa nti not so no su then the hand was made na o ye ne ka se
enti ne nsa no na etwa ba na ya chichire
ya de bia no de
ade a chichire ntomagu a chichire
yes
nti
no he so ntumi ware obi a o ye se bi odi dem
yeah
to marry somebody in full full regalia. It's a beautiful story.
Nti na say what was the sense out of the song? Just say unu bit batia show the because Eku was living with a step mom
yes.
And the step mom maltreated her.
Yes.
You know, nti who person would ye sometimes we feel say oh person me buy ye okwa a man titru kwa wariasia steps sons and daughters na ye maltreat omo because in free ono aneyem nti sometimes umun say na obey wanyi so be maltreat no ebe kwa ko wie na nipa na be yie afi na okoda na se na akopa na chew it's a big lesson to us.
Cinderella story and a similar story and even the story of Joseph in the Bible. They follow you can get to the top without necessarily stepping on people's head. So between say when you be so I want to mean those but who said Charlie you can get there all of us can still get to the top. Yeah, very little people can.
Thank you.
It's not meant for one person.
It's not done a motivational message, you know. Say, Climbo Mountain, just find your path.
Yes, some are supposed to be landmarks. So be so to kind so you do it and say, I had you do I say far left. I mean, everybody has a role to play in this world.
Until Nana Kwame Ampadu, Nabusiamo might get straight into Ashen Fasadama Rashida Financial Services. Venom Women's Health Services, Danquah African Market and Wholesale, and KM Ralph Roofing, Omada Roma, and I did Bremo. Now, because of time constraints, Namin Pesa, intimation issues, Nina. Mesramo say, Ejura Asem, Kayemfa Ejura issues, Nina Uncle Guachina. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, whichever way, I mean, we have barely 30 minutes.
Yeah, Ejura issue, because committee no report na Abondoned 10 recommendations they made. We were going to look at them today. NDC are reacting. Muntala Mohammed and a whole lot of people are talking. Ejura Kaka Macho Kaka Busu Afonso Akasa. Inti me pesa yen shift Ejura.
I also have a lot to say.
Yeah, so you can say you share Ejura de no. You fair no nsuo ne. Na yen share no chana because a running story. People be reacting.
Yeah. The last one is the most and cry name then. That the 10th recommendation.
Yeah.
Na dem nti yem fa china
na ya de no ahase said the benya bre and then we be say hwe minority for press statement omodia ba Abondoned Mahama Hospital Projects Akufo-Addo causing financial loss to nation minority in parliament mobeka ya de to manim say omo nam omo eko aprobo project President Mahama eja ho anase oyeye no wantumi anwe ana ye wonu sunkum de efra konwa so na de ntema minority in parliament sa ni se omse nanado ene na by Minister of Health for that matter da bia mba bontiam se o mo da bia mo ye de se Akufo-Addo eja project ego Akufo-Addo eja project ego inja project bia ngo yegusu a project amoka no ya ye ni nyina said ye was ye na enra me ka kire m se omuko
ya probo
enra omuko pie mu wo kumawu na ne omuko baby foforo a chese eno nso so ho ye nua be my friend say Emmanuel Akoli edi omo achi na omo ekoye no na ene omo de ensem no bae no ye mo minority time omo ne nsentwerefo kasa ensem kakra omo de tudwa ene omo disappointment kakra ema ye tiefo NTB na yemfa yenkai etiefo se nipa obetie nani honorable Kwabna Minta Akando Kwabna Minta Akando ono ena obete se okasa CCA oya the second person so ebeba the minority ranking member on health any MP for Dwaboso ono any Minta Akando yenti ensama omodi tudwa
Dedicating baby Ejura for Mina District Hospital, Ewura Mahama Hospital 2015. In 2016, ye di bedu baby yedri necessary dying bibia equipment ye diaba. In the 2016, but somewhere 2021. Nase 15% akano. It's 85% complete. 15% akano. Abayin to me fanka hwa abro. Mini asem bia meka sense abro na ban able. And then Chenya, I was say, you be sabanyasem, no binum yin for binumano. Because a causing financial loss to the state. It is deliberate. And it doesn't any other excuse. I mean, make tree say, I was gonna for you be free. You buy hand for me, no, I call ye. And then I am ha, and can think I him say, be a cost of Kamakawa. A burn Lancasamu, President Lancasamu. Minister for Health Ababo Jada Kache say project bi enu ya abande Ghana ha e ba ide ne hu ha nyina na fu ai kwaida na kwaye nyoma essay ya na essay nti me de me feel say e wo say e bu fu aban na aban tim edi buo mapa edi ma for me na for ye beti en free sa project wi e aboro.
Okay, Manucho, we Kwabna Akando, Honorable Minta Kwabna Akando. Unze Oko Mrashebe Fima, ono na minority ranking member on health. And also MP for Dwaboso, Honorable Kwabna Minta Akando Diano. Now the next person I also kasai, a friend of Dr. Mark Kudze Nawani, or ye MP for Nabdam, and also deputy minority ranking member on health committee, or parliament. Nti omu nyina raho se aban eja jumedi ene adan ayaresabia hodo a Ghana ya CCC ho a yantumi anwi a ewo senka yewie na enipa etimi enya eso emfaso Manu.
Yes. I'm just so.
Oh, person coming board the other voice.
No, but maybe time continue. I think the import is there. You see, I said we know. Do baby na say what kind of way? What far we now?
Mami boy no more precon. Maybe just 1 minute 29 seconds. No Casabrofo.
The facility was ready to kickstart, probably until it faced these last minute problems, because just looking behind us, these are what the oxygen cylinders that have been left outside to their fate, and the oxygen cylinders are supposed to be distributed to various parts of the wards, the theaters, the delivery wards, etc. And most often you have these cylinders at place with the generators, etc. when you are very close to starting operations. So it is rather unfortunate that we as a nation, we are not making the effort in minimum requirements to kickstart this hospital. I'm afraid if we continue to behave this way, like Rankin said, I mean, we will be turning around. We will just be like one step forward, two steps backwards as a nation. And please, it is our property. It is not the property of any party. It is any minister. It is our to analyze this. Everything is on the ground. I don't know whether the bears are hidden inside.
Okay. Manu,
yeah.
Also,
for me, I think it's a good initiative because by and by, but now they really are taking the pain to take parliament to some of these places. They are getting the spotlight. But maybe they say, I say when we're sharing in isolation, you might make a mistake because over the years that has been our bane. We've always sat here to say that there were affordable housing there. At Tamil's Mahama government also decided to let his life follow. I to me and follow through.
Yeah.
And see, we've gotten to that stage. I think we didn't learn. Although government is in continuum, there should be but unfortunately any blueprint I follow said this is the national policy saying you pay into be an argument saying the manifesto never in major way or the bear at the end. People have argued that why don't you say with my project now 15% to completion? It could have been you could have finished and launched it before going off the card, but assuming without admitting that couldn't be done. Then as some of the negatives we face through the multi-party democracy, because why for me in engineering because of 15% to completion, that means it's almost a done deal. Almost a done deal. So why would the government also let it? Most of them too are health facilities are. Most of these societies, they need them. They need to use some of these facilities. So I think in all honesty, the current government should think about it. I can't 3 years. He needs to, you see, 50% of abandoned projects go to me. We are last time I share dump him. We Chrome Chips compound we see Kennedy Chrome and being left, and the people are complaining. Sometimes I think the politicians should even go further, and the journalists should do that extra work for us. Go and interview the people in the societies. You know how much they are suffering. Say, but there could have been a health post there which would be serving some of these purposes. So I think that as much as when you do serious analysis, some of these MPs and politicians, they don't even have to have a voice, because sometimes they just wake up today. Because this thing has been something which has been there over the moment, but we shouldn't cry over spilled milk. I think that the fortunate thing is that we still have a government in power, and it has a mandate to win again. I think they should look in that direction and complete some of these abandoned projects. At least at the end of the day, it will serve its purpose. The grass is suffering. People are really, really in distress.
The other member of
Parliament,
and then member of the committee, deputy ranking member or whatever, they did talk about the fact that this property is not for any political party.
Yes.
Why can't we see it that way? Say, Adiano a Ghana Japadi, Ghana si Canada, inti say Manucho ne start here, Memrana Memetwaso, ye soon infrastructure, ye soon housing deficit. And I was listening to Nana Okesi program. They were talking about housing deficit. Your housing CC dime be about shortage of health facilities in the country. Yes, CC be bregun because government A na government B government C na government D. You did refer us back to Kufuor days. Atamils left them. Mahama didn't do nothing, and Nanado has come. Nanado promised us that he was going to fulfill and finish all projects started under Mahama, because Sebi yes obi fum kuma obi mfumu njwa. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, who is going to suffer? Ghana is going to suffer. Yesika na say, Yejapadia na say, and Yomaya. So why can't we, for once, as a country, wake up and say, no, look. This project, Segleme housing project, we just even realize but at the end of the day, the project has been done. The ones that are done, why can't we complete it and then utilize it?
Yes.
I can't do Kasa, and when I got the report from your reporter, Nami Bisa and say, sometimes I don't want to take the politician's voice. And Nami Bisa and say, Ima is what they are saying true. Not say, no, I can't lie to you. That is what we are seeing. A food and more food it has been left in the bushes and all that. Maybe son, and I spoke with him this morning, and I'm saying you were in Kumawu yesterday. The chief in Rainti Kumawu as okay.
Now, I don't know that you pay on for being come. If the matter is a parliament, I approve of it. Almost a package here in the from it was my approval. They will resist car. No, they are part. Mugusu can say car. I find this car, but now I find if I need to come. Yeah, no, my man. No one here can say I buy. I will resist car number. Contract another contract number. There be a many contract or not. It didn't come. So yeah, I was saying, Owusu, I'm going to that by this car. It's my baby. Yeah. Then also Bempah said, "One from some from my too." Yeah. Na most of my money. Yeah. To buy and buy another buy Chicago or the bank. But I'm a contractor. I'm a contractor. Hospital, me, my demand. I'm so passionate about it. Bar.
Okay. We're Kumawu Enra. They were in Kumawu yesterday.
Yes.
And this is what the chief said. So
yeah, project very passionate about it because it's improve it.
On my project in Dubabi, about 80-90% or so completed, and then they said they had to send it to Parliament for more money. It has been approved. The money was going to be given to the contractors and a contractor now. Or see, you're trying to buy so this can be mine. You're trying to buy so this can be mine. So why?
So at least the goodwill is there, and a lot has been done. I mean, administratively, but like I say, to translate to the ground. You see, not without holding briefing, I think most of this
project started in 2015
are born out of the political mischief now for playing because transitional democracy, you will get the Fusukwachis and some judges to go and sit on there and tell you that this government lacks ideas and they've not done anything. Project we started 2015, 2014, 20 days. Yeah. That is what really sometimes menaces some of these things.
To add to what you're saying, free SHS. And now last week I was listening to, was it who MP Bamire Affinity? And I say
Nana started.
Yeah, Nana do my dear. Also,
it's nothing new. Yeah. But we also know that you did counter adverts that you don't need free SHS now. It is not possible.
Progressive free
exactly,
SHS.
Which for me, you see, where I get a bit odd when stick to what you believe in. That at the end of the day, you felt that we needed more infrastructure before free SHS. So it was badly started. But what you say, it's all backtrack. He said, then it makes our democracy looks a bit sheepish. I think that is the bigger problem. It's stronger on them. Like and can face the country now, they say, you know what, let's complete all what you stand a better position to get our mandate again.
Because agenda 111 and another we have so many hospitals in the bushes. And then many Emmanuel Akole, as I say,
I saw one in
it's been left. This is the Formula one. The Formula one's are bad news.
Almost 90-85% complete.
85%.
We're there naka. Government into commitment ka krebi na obeyeno. Maybe you miss 2 luxury flights to a country neighbor to the any pay using so one yet. Would be full sapling yakwa abonting. So I think that we are getting to that level. Say lot rating say many thing. Because for them they want to start. Why will you, like we said, 88 sites in
don't you think we have to commend the minority in Parliament? This is the first time I met who say opposition party be assured that say or call rounds. They do more committee inspecting projects now, select committees, yes. But specifically minority now that to delegation say to look at it's a way of scoring.
Well, I'll be happy is that they should go around Akuffo-Addo now we see some, unless they want to tell us that their time they did the Abondoned project. Sometimes as much as I'll commend them, they are only chasing theirs to score political points. Banka ko asokore mampon affordable housing near the nyina now they say over there whatever region Abondoned project we as minority you realize the mistakes we also did because you can't tell me that it's solely NPP government which has.
But I think Mahama spoke about that on his talk.
Exactly.
Complete project
you shouldn't do pick and choose. This looks like they are only going to theirs to score those points, but just at the end of the day, speaking Nipa say look at the way the chief spoke. I mean, yeah, he's passionate about it, and it's a bad.
Otumfour so Boankra. Just connect that to what Otumfour said yesterday.
Yeah, I mean also all kind of we have a 15-year project. It's still at a standstill. Nobody is working. And I'm sure picture because what kind of Akufo-Addo cut so $330 million that yeah, all has been abandoned. Boankra na Mecca. I was reading the story. Me go through and oh, all these things have happened.
Then Rami come for the fresh news super. Massive for fresh news. And Omom area on almost Omoko. Akufo-Addo by Omoko even video of the sword cutting and all.
You see, we are getting to a place that we should tell.
Manu answer na meko Kalusha so. Mami mi say, oh, you did say something, say. Nanado a year project no NDC year no. Inyina wi NDC for beka say, oh, yeah.
Like ideas. They only came to complete ours, so we could have done. So why vote for them?
Mami mi say, what do we do then? Because the party we ban no beka say, oh, omunishwe ye dia no be complete here. Omunishwe nti da bia ye nto Ghana sika.
What we should do as a lottery na bia me ye say aban one new project when you say the new faces that advert say they started this project in 2010. Yeah by and we added way BCD and it's now functional. Next is come next we can say hase and when juma. I think those are the parties you should be voting for. Aban to me here non kwampo he deserves another 10. As far as I'm concerned, we should get into those levels that we should not judge government based on the new projects are why. Because why will you abandon the cheap projects now? There's why agenda 111 or what was year hospitals. I mean, for that one.
But you justified, say MPP for Koya and this and
I make us say the people should now be. We should now be calling that Claron call that. And then you pay. See, as a people no.
Obano bia ye juma atwaso
we are no you be to me as some of the mandate. You can still have the mandate because you completed my jeso chip compound we buy no be we you started in 2015 we buy no be we because we are buying now once we making noise no. You could have done projects within your time frame. We started 2015, so was it a 5-year project? And I say you see that's the whole idea and say abani should be fish and wa commission be brain we jemu. Sometimes it's also a problem. But when it would be 90%, 80%, 95%, any the other ones are bro will be trim. Say me incomplete, be a glory. That is what. But the lottery will be the bigger people. Politician, he always look at ways to stay in power. Kufakada, it's better to be the head of the leg of an anti in opposition. Or say, I mean, he beautifully crafts it. That we opposition no party abam no we cleaner one for sure say even the opposition presidential candidate and we saw it you who see come splash when they are not in power omukwa yibi mana try to give them money to go and stand all of a sudden NDC make some money they need money but we know what the money is splashing when they are in government see anu you who near MPP so here when it comes to e be omu parliamentary candidate you say oh you bet you am obia hey. Now that's a more opposition. Why didn't you pay for everyone? You see, sometimes you don't let us find some of these things to realize that because you're who opposition for and can you call the election when this is so all our MPs and yes sponsor be fine. Then you are trying to show some signs even in opposition. But when we need power, you are the things they do. But I think that is a luxury. America Bejina and your mom to abano. They hold the power. That is why they say we the people. We the people, meaning what? Abandoned projects have been shown. There's the advocacy, social media. You don't need gadgets. Because now no yeah. You saw what they were doing. Say, Master, me chrome. Obian yes, I didn't say me chrome. Chief company school. CSN. Abanwe by starting in 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, abandoned.
Until now, you are leaving the job for the electric.
It's not trade.
Yeah, abandoned project. Will be a paper. Catch and so new win answer.
Ansana. Now what to chrome?
Now the point is, Obeka say, oh maybe now or we or G we now am here.
No way we are meant to. And I said in China, obedience to I say, your man win the mandate that try and you have 3 years. Let most of your concentration be completing abandoned projects. Don't try to initiate new projects because that one wouldn't win you the vote. We'll still be where we are.
Stephen also says, Manucho, you are making too much sense. The electorate are the problem. We fall for everything. That's why every government wants to start a new project. Obaya says, rest in perfect peace. Nana Kwame Ampadu. Mamiaba say, rest in peace. To the legend of Ghanaian Highlife music, Nana Kwame Ampadu. The legend is gone. Kalusha Ken. Mami also quickly. You move at a faster pace. Now he's a bit to mention one more topic before we open the format.
Well, NPP NDC for minority no Oma boy Ejuma. But as my brother already said no. Nanka me pesenka ombe start Rollins to Akuffo project Rollins start
Akuffo Rollins go jija project bitu edawo.
Okohwema bibe o ba miss.
Akuffo from Akuffo time na sadia na say start
Akuffo to Atames enkohwe. Now most importantly Atames to Mahama. But
why didn't MPP Parliament do that when they were in opposition?
They are doing a great job right now. And that make us say the money to can DB account. And that may person here Atames Square project was started Mahama Twaso. And they say Mahama to Akufo-Addo. But I say Mahama to Akufo-Addo na omoshe. That's a good job. That's a great job. They be attack say Parliament am fa lobby and lobby say manager padie no. Any political party ne edia na ye di 2 minutes show mun say o medi enim no omye den omye japade ni man na de bi on ka say ne ye no omye na so too irritating. The two political parties with different ideologies obi a person ideologies no ama ekwa amanfo asum no the win elections what I say nti me wo ba ye ma de no na ma ba bewie we say na no ekwa mu wie kra no ebe ho am communicators e go transfer me bon ba so omuni adwe nti one better say kakra kra na okokoye na ese ngomba na baso no omo ka so omuni enyansa omde be project ni bi opo ade ba ko me hwe ne say every project be cost something cost analysis manucho dey say a civil engineer until you know what I'm talking about the cost analysis no what comes about the cost analysis is say every government be about or quantity surveyor. What I say, the quantity surveyor will just go and do the cost analysis of the project now. No more, you know. And to only say if it's a foul player, they don't want to go there. What I say, until say,
but the almost going in another. I think that's a blame na issue about him. But the other ones in the maintain. But say kasa, should be completed. No, say kasa foul play. And find say the Sikai this SSADC Daniel $10,000. Now will be the 20,000. And 30,000 akosi nti ye nko ho bie mu a sell our mind adan na nipa na inflation no ye nhwe nipa na wadi sika na wa inflate na so na project ni mom de ye complete na nipa na omo ewo sa vicinity ni ntumi nyusu na ye ka se ye inflate fraudulent deal inflation say wo ho nti ye nko de asena ye bo manika o
opo your lobby won make us if the laws are there for them to follow to the latter there, they will do it. But I say law in unity. They think say they have to do it in a way that they want it. And see, they don't care. What I say until so no no pay. What I say until say mandate so many Parliament no more than say there should not be an abandoned project. Says cannot go no more go is the cost of the country because I didn't tell hospitals say when we man you see here now agenda 111 of which a lot of idea but we could have what was tonight one on car you to me we no cry now and agenda 111 can be a instead of saying basic and never reduce no on a channel and see political parties no on social media but say am for need that and this for be sure say but all mechanic MPP force person ekokofetch ya ku force so ayi bia ono so ya atames jo mama 90 million almost the beba those kind of that makes it so beautiful but what do we want to put across and say kind of politicians no mu di abo ko mebre so ewo yesika ntutu mu no no be sa se mo bobosia na kodu be akra bia no e mo kobobosia eno mo kro mdo akoto so mdo akobobosia no omuntumi ebi ni say esi China for say omo person ma die man no we so me pam ya ko hinfa ye because omo say you pay for no you have the resources
when esi China for so
China for so many bra bro so omunya Ghana omo turn it a new heavy it was an speculation what I'm just want to put across is saying resources of Ghana no it's not for the political parties it's for the country beboa na ade ya omo ye mane ya say say nyanka nchiro mu say emaburo no so anka nchiro mu say mo bana be trans no mo ye adwuma mo nyae say mo kasa mo di musika na mo ye no ye sika na ye de mo bebe si na mo de o man no edin kwakoji sika o edin mu na mo de be o man yi what I say enti no nche say wo sika butu e da butum e na o de be ye adwuma no So I say until they refrain from because why is a beautiful say your man mandate say be serve you na wakokoje na oye adwuma na de abo man putu no anti you first say Joe Biden opo o tia say o sign 1.93 there ni o de aye adwuma no o wie yi na obeka say ni sika obeka say you know obeka so we bia mama na we started a project. We believe said the next government that will come into power no is going to follow the project and finish it up. The abandon no. That is right. But when the term that make obeka say na start na me the one musika no because one do musika boto o me na ya ha one musika from kotokum e na e ha mo until say o me just answer me ka say na obi kra wie na o me na baso bo na baso na na o me kokoye project bia na o me ka say esen ka yebo MPNDs for na so mambo na ye kra tran ka say esen no o anya ni ye and say o me kokoye ni wie na say mo so ma sa the same nkofo no ba ko tran be say o me ni adwene those kind of stuff opo wanka be just try to be frank. Say me project no abandon no na me so me buy me so me obi about in manifesto bra me oh manifesto no more say na person me but
my point is are we not being too myopic to be thinking say oh me koya we be kase nti ye ma o man na japade sika e de gu form asase bibia nsay
opo the way see policy na man ye time no what I say obi e wa idea bi odi ade ma na obu man no ana oba no man nyanwie akabe say o make 80% 90%. What takes 10% cry cost involved by saying and can quite be faster obetuma wie when am eche no by sense say obetuma akwa yare wie o ye na o e ba yare o we mo say ka sem people
na ye den
opona politics no mo ye no
tell you so are we justifying that we are not justifying they are repeatedly more calm me see yenye den we should look for solutions.
The best thing I can say there should be a law for the country. The parliament should pass a law.
Yeah.
Sir, the resources that we use to build a hospital, roads, those kind of stuff, when they abandon they come out. They should do the cost analysis of that. Community surveyor should give us the cost analysis. So when we say Bibi Koya, the former road minister, those kind of stuff, you know, evidence of fraudulent deal na ina. I'm putting accountable. And so I don't know law. Now I'm ashamed there. Obi ababa.
No, I said the weekend it is not to be drafted into a law as a new law. Emra or da so be a project. Na say it me realize say nipa krono we disika ye che no. No famra kwan. So no dey order that. But it be a whole person we say every government that comes should continue with the previous administration's project.
No, that's what I'm saying. Say, law, I beg convince say, so over banner project in a year, make sure say, hospitals are all year hospitals now. So over so the new ones come on, or they can because right now, no, that only a sense of by a projected one, I'm almost say 30.8.
So your solution to this problem is yenye national policy, yenye law. Say uba MPP for your project no onye okwa when this uba twaso.
Yeah.
MPP so NDC jebi hokwa also ba twaso CPP uba twaso we ba twaso
na make say you know na to oba na your cost analysis now say no men faswa now my
you don't have to do any cost analysis uba and okra the same ministry no ho ministry bia segleme project here asamba so man go cost analysis bia the thing was awarded, they looked through it and they realized say sika bi ya fa baby sometimes e bi okra sika e de be ma project no say omunkoye no omunyina
omo cost analysis because omo be cause that agreement project no e can some more fight is how amount no kind $190 million no it could have been 65 million ameboa and that could
but many points
no cost analysis
65 no too
and then cost analysis na make
65 no cry here can say ET mentioned the document about for the money parliament agree on parliament sika na omunyina agitu mo no eno na yede ka asem eno no kra ho adwuma esese nka omo ye no omo anye a unit it was supposed to be saying 5,000 right? Yeah, 5,000 units.
Yeah, completed.
668.
Yeah, so that is the problem we have. And yet said
that total in one now is 1,200 something 45.
completed.
Yeah. So, I think about 5,000 projects.
Yes.
And now Mukranisha almost 1,004 something, right?
Yes.
By Ekoshwe, 6 something has been done. And those are the things. Also, because we left projects to rot, so we are not even able to account for. Say, you budgeted $200 million to do 5,000 projects. 4 years for fast forward 4 years, 5 years. Akosi saying when you now na sa video. I thought I no mudi Captain Smart ni ade no mu bi atem. But when bi no mko yi by na resurface sa conversation na we no mu bi e den. Epie ma ye hu say sika ET mensa beka say kuje to muni we mu no twa ntro na sika say ni parliament say ni say ansa no the document ni babontia ye mu bi e den. Ye hu a copy to see say omo ya 419. So inter things we need to complete project. We don't have to play political game and say, oh, MPP na eshase me wi ombeka say NDC na eshase me wi ombeka say. If we do that, the country suffers. And I think you people have propelled some beautiful solutions. Manucho say, let's leave it with the electorate, the constituent, the people. Obi ya be project esu ho no mo be catch them say mo finish your hospital no my ntisa ye ntoaba. Tell the people, and you have also given a beautiful national policy. Say, yenye policy in parliament. Say, UMPP, uba project a binder dane jeni na wie. Say hospitals 100, 200 de wie ni na ansa na unsu obi se opesa o shase ya na oya unsu waye because ni na your mind is can yes no. I think you people have prepared some beautiful solutions. Quickly, mo share issues with me no mo mame quick na infa course no. JB Danquah. IGP must release JB Danquah Suale medal report or face protest. Wadanfo na 2. Kokua 9. Yeah, utie na ina. I said the report is almost ready. I said ready. In another headline, share Ghana Webo Credu baby almost say ready. Now, my question is if Dampare ni IGP omunim who is behind this there, then what is preventing them from coming out and letting us know who is truly behind such killings? And that is also another area. And the second point, NDC go wild on Owusu Bempah for accusing Mahama of Ofosu Ampofo and Rambeka press conference. Pregnant woman or see NDC Mahama ni women and NDC so a press conference. The National Democratic Congress has come out. All guns blazing at pro-government communicator Owusu Bempah for accusing John Mahama and Samuel Ofosu Ampofo as behind the hoax kidnapping incident in Danquah. In a strongly worded statement released by the party on Tuesday, September 28, the NDC said it condemns in no uncertain terms the conduct of Owusu Bempah. The party refuted the claims by Owusu Bempah and urged Ghanaians to disregard the effusions. Okudzeto Ablakwa and presidential briefing Eugene Arhin no watwa bia bo Okudzeto Ablakwa say Okudzeto Ablakwa chantro Ghana for you now say tell Ghanaians how Akufo-Addo travel to Germany and UK. Ablakwa to Arhin also respond nti Akufo-Addo's luxurious aircraft. Okudzeto Ablakwa lied, he should apologize. But then again, Eugene Arhin giving us the press conference, he was able to tell us date now Akufo-Addo 2 kwan to Germany to UK any US ni na sa flight na Okudzeto Ablakwa body no na enye available even for president to hire because no be the kind age or ma date ni na kire even to Germany there na no say another president had even rented the flight and all that for 15 days into which made it unavailable even for Akufo-Addo to have rented the flight. Inti Akufo or say Okudzeto Ablakwa me pagana for acho na we chantro and then Okudzeto Ablakwa right after ono so I respond to say catch a Ghana for kwan Akufo-Addo fa so kwan wo se me chantro ampa yemfa ne se me chantro a kwan ben no fa so kwan ka wo be ka say that's it flight D LXD 10 and one year no Akufo-Addo de koe no nanka one my alternative say okay Akufo-Addo the presidential jet no ne koe and Akufo-Addo the British Airways ne koe ne cost you say Akufo-Addo they say but you are still silent on that, so you haven't done anything, you haven't told Ghanaians anything. Meaning Manusho, do you quickly 1, 2, 3 stories?
I think that one is hot, so I want to really eat it before.
And you say next and Kenya brepa ne banana produce.
No, but you see, yeah, but it's still I'm still in a confused state because, like we keep saying, Okudzeto Ablakwa, ranking member on foreign affairs. While yen on why in research, Abubo Din say. Now Eugene Arhin, I am here secretary. I mean, to the president. I mean, Bedia Chunsu, executive secretary. Now when communication director. We are Eugene the communication director. And also, a press conference, like I said, these are the true facts. I've listened to other quarters who feel that the presidential flies to a matter of security, so they can't give enough details about it. But people also felt that even at Parliament today, they have the right to have some of this information. Okudzeto Ablakwa raised it to where the finance minister and say they would like to know the budget or the coin also. He doesn't have it readily available. It looks like somebody is not ready to forthcoming with information, and that is where the problem is. I don't have a problem if Eugene Arhin says that these are not true, but you also push that he should come and apologize. What do people apologize for? Because the truth, you've given the alternative facts and it has been verified. Then the person comes to beg. But this time, comes
to apologize.
Comes to apologize. Yeah. I mean, in that regard, I don't beg, apologize sometimes. But I agree, maybe you apologize.
Apologize, I think, is more suitable.
Yeah, beg for telling a lie. You won't beg us for lying to us. Apologize to us.
Beg and apologize.
Come to beg for lying. I mean, come to apologize for lying. I think apologize to the bro for your
no, who's a beg, Osrade.
Yeah.
Osrade. I said, just like Elizato, we are all beggars.
Exactly. I'm looking at that side.
Beg the bill now in your bonnet.
Yes.
What I say, but you can beg. If you have to say, well, girl, you know, Jawa now Panacheri.
Gabe.
The Elizato kind of. So we Elizato.
Okay.
And you know, because we are all beggars.
I'm yet to see girl or Jame, my Panacheri.
No, Elizato, the American.
You work out when it's not working. If you don't.
Elizato, the American. I see we are all
beggars. Exactly.
Now you know
certain obviously girl be jamming in there.
Oh, there's no one that mischievous.
Yeah, mischievous at that.
Yeah. Until apologizing, I think would be more appropriate.
Exactly. So then he will come and apologize to Ghanaians. But at this point, you know, dear, was it a matter of security concerns? But that's the harsh truth. You will leave it there. At the end of the day, I think some of these things we can only be spectators because we don't have alternate facts to really prove beyond reasonable doubt. All that we feel is that Anka Eugene Arhin said, if you want to talk about it with enough evidence, put it on the floor. Then people will be like, okay, Ofosu fly to the require. But you people are withholding more information classified, but you're still talking about it.
Okay, but listen to what. Let me read a portion of what Okudzeto said. Okudzeto said, responding to claims from presidency, Ablakwa, who is also the ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee of Parliament, asked, and I quote him, why is the presidential spokesperson failing to tell Ghanaians how the president went to Germany? This is a simple matter. If you say you didn't use the LXD10, expose me by telling us how the president got to Germany and the UK. Because after providing details on the LXD10, I have also provided. I have also provided incontrovertible evidence. I must add that the presidential jet of Ghana was here in Ghana. It was not used by president. A day after, the president jet was flown to France. By who? We didn't know. The presidential jet was flown to Kumasi subsequently. It was flown to Zambia. 2 other periods that the president was in Germany and in UK. According to Okudzeto, na obisu tria no.
Na say we cry tribute man. Upon you so nyaka.
No, we nyo upon you there. No upon you there they say akan. We dey say ko Zambia.
And I'm saying you jet in here king. Falcon in here.
And I'm say upon you there dey twem. And they call Liberia. No, I don't can we hu. I no twem.
Okay.
We dey currently was na nado. Germany and UK no. Yeah, no. Now your flight and also Koba.
But I know it's very serious. Some of these things we need to get to the bottom of it. And it's coming from somebody who's a ranking member.
Right to information bill na parliament pass here. Because reading down, Okudzeto Ablakwa say a finance minister doesn't even want to release information on the presidential travels.
Because I have wakwa baby. It's a matter of security. Wakwa baby, and we need to account for it. Yeah, you see, can I finish? America, they quantify. They tell you how much is really going into it. It's what I call goodwill. The goodwill is getting too much. Then somebody is feeling that he doesn't need to tell the story to make anyone way. I'm particularly not happy. I think that fine, they are the press, they rule the country, they've been given a mandate, they have a country to govern, not to tell us so much how they go and come. When people feel so much aggrieved by it, I wish they could divulge that information.
No, but
I wish they could.
Sir, going, you won't tell us, but what Abakra I say Ghana for.
What you mean, modus operandi in but price and
I say President it's on TV.
Yes,
we see the flight take off and everything.
So because I say the almost sophistication, I mean you can't get
no, but Okudzeto Ablakwa kind or see what I will see or Boabiano. Just key in the LXD10 and track its movement, and you will see that the LXD10 was flown to Ghana and airlifted the president to the Global Education Summit in the UK, and subsequently it flew the president to Germany. Our case is even made much stronger by the fact that it is this same aircraft that president used at the UN General Assembly meeting. Indeed, before he went to New York, the aircraft took him to Houston, Texas, which I knew president came from Texas.
Yes,
because Owusu Bempah.
Oh yeah.
The
first point of call
was Texas. Took him to Texas, and he flew 3 hours to New York, and it is the same aircraft which brought him to Ghana. Into ono say or track aircraft no crowd who say baby and nambia. I be do Ghana
flight no who say president in Timana flight and not tracking. I mean that's just by the by. I mean he knows what he's saying. In that
no say utie Eugene Arhin say Eugene Arhin so say date no de me maye no enyina na flight no so enna baby foforo
because it was part
of France.
You see there is their words but anyway Eugene Arhin then here a bit soft and say then you begin to also give information that occur with this one. But you see, because you knew very well that the president is not using our flight and he's enjoying private jets in COVID moment. COVID times here and put there try to cut this president or send a minister's crown for bus because he wants to cut down. But when you're born with a platinum spoon, you don't appreciate the issues on the ground. But I think Eugene Arhin is also not helping. Come and apologize.
What do you mean born with platinum spoon?
Oh, the president, you know, I mean, that is sometimes I want to pardon him personally. Say, I mean, where he's coming from, it looks like a very normal thing that offer private jet to the Tukwaya. When say Ghana for a try and sunumu, especially in this COVID.
No, but now do ye candidate no, some on for private jet in Tukwaya. Tukwaya so who hear that? Are you trying to say, own to me, for be a business business class and I say be first class now.
Obey me, but the idea is that on your 4 thoughts why a private jet 14,000 an hour, so you will be you are conscience led and driven. It is too much.
So you still believe that Okudzeto is right?
Oh, for now, I'm 80%
until you get the other alternative.
Okay. Because I think Lion is not helping me with the other alternative.
And one is so big denies.
Oh, I think in 7
time no 21. Fast quick.
I don't know where it's even coming from. This is a case in America. We bosses say no be court on it tonight.
But there are rumors in town and so on social media that I haven't been monitoring. Yes, Kevin Taylor patch up behind and then they say so about Canada, Japan or backtrack and all those things.
And you need to listen.
Until I make peace out. Some I know say you monitor.
Yeah, no part you say on patch out that nipa and pakra mancho. I mean that's what he said. No. I mean it was was harsh. And he said the fight is against Kennedy until the little rat misgranting among so more commentaries. He doesn't want to listen to he's not in the fight with them.
Kaluja, Kakrabi.
Well, yeah, Meka, you know, police for the now we say I didn't think I take it long.
Police for the
police for the JB Danquah the you know, one idea back why we say police force, you know, what they call is be investigation. What I say, if you don't get somebody in the actor, you call something investigation. Out of the investigation, they get something they call the lead. and the lead can give them the evidence. What I'm telling you, and they have to take them.
How many years?
Yeah, jumping gun because it told the power officer. Oh no, the power patching the until only investigation now. A case.
And who can leads? What's it? What's that?
Yeah, may say
there's something we call investigation. And a lead.
Investigation.
Lead helps in investigation.
No, say art. No, so if you don't cut the person in the art, say
but all these things you are nanka me can shema ma what to say. I don't want you to go back. Call your time. Nanka me can shema ma what to say. All these leads here, okay. Any see yenya obi a okura JB Danquah phone ya koche no.
Opo anu ye elite. List but no say it will now de kun nipa no ni na investigation ni bia
aba
no Paul they say the Ghana for you see jumping into police for the Ejura.
I would have agreed yours whereby like a person like Kennedy Japan who is a crime person or people said he gave no also my commentary said na say so can they call him. So we shouldn't trust him. It's Kennedy. I say it's a mad person. No,
Kennedy even threw a challenge to the IGP.
Kennedy
he threw a challenge.
They have no waiting. Now policeman friend. Owusu Bempah ko bi fie kra ma so no
what I'm saying is a police phone there and you Ghana phone na you jump here some murder case be a won hu nipa no you have to get evidence. You got to get evidence before you can prosecute the person until I want there be
Mr. Kelly no dem or appeal.
Yeah, but having like intermediate say some cases
sentencing on appeal. Yes. Appeal is different. We appeal there. They have
maybe you can give further details because I never reading and say I mean everything has been settled now.
Appeal. And I make us know them. And it's been there 19 appeal na san bogu yeah.
Oh okay.
But no shame no appeal.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe they say some cases drag but when it there can Japan or he's talking and Danquah seem not to be minding him. And that's why we are worried.
Or say IGP must release JB Danquah Suale Meda report or face protest. For him to say that, you don't think that maybe they know something, they have some information that they think the police are protecting, are hiding, are not releasing?
I know that the prerogative of the police, when they are doing investigation and it's not done properly, they don't normally come out to do those kind of stuff, So what I say.
But when people are talking like this, you need to call them to order.
That's what they have to do. Danquah have to do.
We are breaking the news here that sooner or later the capital will be hit by a massive demonstration, and it will hit all regional capitals in demand of the report. With or without police permit, we will hold the protest because it is long overdue. We now can. So long overdue.
I don't know why it's against the police.
We know you have the report. And we know there is enormous pressure on you. Defy those hitches and let the report come out before we consider hitting your office with a protest.
Protest those kind of stuff now. But what I'm just saying, that we should not put pressure on the police. If the investigation is not done, they have to do the right thing. They got all the evidence and we are sorry. We say we are check until be able to do what is needful.
Move on to the next one.
The chairman of defense police there, the boss in the police for defense or parliament in there. Kennedy Japan is the chairman.
No, there is a said they want to try and exonerate Kennedy exonerated.
Yes,
yeah, no more say Kennedy nimhoshe. So now Kennedy and his team are also fighting inside IGP. We know you have something that you are under pressure to keep. Defy the pressure and bring it out.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Say, well, it's open for a good discussion and a good debate.
But Danquah needs to speak. You were the one regional commander in charge of it's about IGP, but still when he hang it albatross, he needs to give a press conference on this. Then we are still working on it, and I say, baby, but his silence is deafening. It's too loud for some of us.
Okay.
They be able to do him.
Opo,
yes, sir.
Me communication director, incompetent. Say Eugene Arhin da.
Oh,
because
are they?
Obi a ranking member or foreign affairs parliament ranking member no nunya prelude to information in regards to president traveling. Now, Obabe John Kache say because due to security reasons, you know, we are not talking about a president itinerary.
Or security reasons.
Security reasons.
Sentina me make say mo ko there fine, but ko bad there. Once the trip is completed,
what Eugene Arhin is even telling us, they say
now how Joe Biden too buy omunyi no mutu aye
different.
We are not talking about the itinerary of the president. We are talking about the cost involved on the traveling.
Yeah.
And the cost in there. So if we say made a hammer say Okudzeto Ablakwa $14,000 an hour no can. Also we be a president in the crown you know kind of 2,000 or 3,000.
Exactly.
And the Ghanaian special what I say. Every say who we are no but a press briefing no say ye fan say ye jet no Ghana jet I say and president referring to Kwaya and because of that I say corporate private one manner. How much that because they say no the facts na Okudzeto Ablakwa de aba no I may jedi say ampa what I say a ranking member of foreign affairs into no so information obenya and the 14,000 Okudzeto Ablakwa can be no credit say nya no credit I saying that should be the question nya no credit already about what say NMI say COVID about see niska na de bia ogutu kwan na 1 hour 14,000 there. And you 14,000 are you Jahin? Question beside say, saying, Bekache, near one, also Oboa fasa, the back canter, no fast or the buy no farmer. And you that's a good see. So briefing all you will see now. Say, official need information be our. You should have even gone ahead to do this press briefing now. Or Okudzeto Ablakwa say is lying. And because a fast government this one, you don't want to bring it out. So what would you have to even attack the guy? Until or more Bema and Kodukwa information to from a friend saying, but that's Minister Kra a bay is a man on Untwinya, and will be to be fetchy, ranking member to be fetchy, Ekokunya, some information in there. What is he trying to tell us? And the same of women and said, now we had a taxpayers' money, the Tuamoka. No mom de omo ye japade akese no mo to kasa 2x4 me kasa so we dey kebet my e beto me say e say the foul because as small I don't know boy no yen moy communication director there who information bia governing the presidency and the president what could briefly Okudzeto Ablakwa say president to kwa Germany and UK jet we say jet nyenye say jet no ma say no de koye the scanner no ka say 14,000 kwa no obona 14,000 na be 2,000 an hour no be am say asma kan no kre na they say plane na nya no ska so nya no osusu a onfa fast bi amba na the one engine ndi so do be beje Okudzeto Ablakwa as mo kan no obi beje di because the fast ababa be kan and be a baby kokoye no so president ko wampa private jet no so ye bona you private jet no so Ghana amanfo so mo hwe kra na mo say e so Ghana sa private jet ni Ghana say if no say yes nti say
no e ba na ko say in Ghana o rent na ba be fa
say ba na be fa no koye so did that plane really come to Ghana? The Ghana airport company near Adinina. You see people are holding on to so much information. And I say true, so I put some about to say that plane has, according to our records, in the past 1 month and 6 months.
Airport to Fonya, Parliament to Font me Fano Crema Munko, Ghana Airport to the Zoom to me, Omanaka, Ghana Airport Nameka. No,
say Eugene Arhin per se, or here we are, or verify no.
No, sir, the point is Eugene Arhin, just like Kalusha and Uinakam. Me, I don't believe what he's saying. It might be true, sir. President did not fly on the LXDIO. But what did the president fly on?
And if it is true, then Ghana Airport Company under the Bueno Sobeka said within the past 6 months and then all that he took was at the regional minister to say the lady was not pregnant. Everything else was broken down.
Okay.
No.
Ghana politics here. Ghana is a company, a authority, and the president when you are No, on your unity.
Was
new one on the man on the
chairman and the chairman there with Paul Addo.
Paul Addo,
yes.
Now, Ufu say, Onuna airport authority. It's like a commission. The president appoints the boss and they mind the place. And you know, mono abe release information about them person baba contrary to what
no,
they won't do that.
Fine, so more release. Yeah, it's as ingredient to Okudzeto's case. So Okudzeto has given too much information. TMI, friend TMI, too much information to the extent to say that me boss playing about Ghana. No, analysis.
Analysis. Analysis. I mean, on say to that. Be course no. Course no. I thought that yenye fair to ourselves. Krom ha aban to ko na Donald Trump be flight UFC who say or the Air Force or the aban flight na buy any ade omusika free no. And yes, sir, or quite see you. It be Africa, the security reasons now, by a quite but there are allegations upon allegations upon allegations on the president. Until if it is not true, may expect Ghana airport. Someone never catch it. May expect it. No, may come as him say. May expect where we are now. No, Abino should be honest with his people. If the Okudzeto can't no cry. Eugene Arhin, one of your president, a whole president, Lucas Amafo. Catch the president first one by the entire because I believe what Okudzeto is saying. First one by, did they deny? No, they told the minister rather came to parliament to justify why the president didn't travel on a jet. Said there is problem with the Ejura, Musa. Say he gave reasons and a fuel and so because a call a year just a Gina baby now more refueling he explained. Which vindicated what Okudzeto said. And no more him. Into one, there are so many allegations coming. Into say nyano kure said here, Eugene Arhin kana. Ebia na omampeni the flight for front a koi. By any way not the koi. But to say the kalusha kai, Okudzeto say 15,000 or 14,000 pounds an hour. Oh, and yes, sir, ebia 5,000 pounds an hour, 10,000 pounds an hour. And no near friend say alternative. But if the presidency cannot be honest with his own people and tell us how the president traveled for Okudzeto to be shamed, so, quote and unquote. Now Obeka say Okudzeto is lying, so you should come and apologize. And the information out there, mammy, every discerning person in Ghana, and who said, and who said the Okudzeto can't enter. You haven't provided any information. Just coming out to deny alone, it's not information.
But why do you think that people like Manasseh Azure were heralded? It's here to me some information that the past 3 months planes have
back and do Okudzeto say do tracking of the LXDIO. That's what bet track it for the past 3 months or whatever where the flights are
going. Ghana within the past 1 month there, then everything else is true.
Yeah, of course. No, 508-304-9394. Point me and show Owusu Bempah, but I'm so touch BC on right.
Oh, when wholesome. I don't trust.
Yeah,
it's just I'm not planning for 9 months, and I said, yeah, I'll see it's a hoax. Say, yeah, and this is one.
Yeah, of course. Your time now go about 508-304-9394 508-304-9394 outside Ghana. Now the +1 I share anymore. Nabian Barbering Salon and Anochi Trading and Anochi Cold Store and okay. Oluma Abom Design.
Hello, Opo.
Yeah, Oluma Abom Design.
Me pato bi o mani mama ne nkwa na membla wa na me ri obi ya de.
Abi ko ma una was ko una do so ko.
Okay. That pato 31 minutes right there. That pato 1 minute. Hello, Opo. Ultra
business wow.
I would be business, and then I would have quit na Akufo-Addo 12. Is that a man of Coco? My monitor, Messa last hour, my baby. Opo, I'm a chat.
Okay, Olumai unim. The man is say, Mammy Yao, Olumai, ye dear, we are naming Fakola for who are na me pick you later. Why?
Me pass my topo.
I into the Jinasu.
Me can say.
Jinasu, ye dear, ye dear, you naming for before. Ye dear, naming for before. Okay, I am okay. Unity Radio 103.9. Kofi Worcester, Kofi Ken, Yen Toaso.
Yeah, we check him. Let you my palm.
Yeah,
anyway, yeah, but Eugene Arhin, and some like near my personal, friends, and fans of what's it? It's just like it doesn't make any sense. Opia about to Abakade, you didn't provide any alternative. If you are fact to be them, more than there. Like old people to that one, they can look at the whole like Ghanaian population just lies upon lies. So one thing I think that because they forefathers, they were involved like beginning of Mr. Ghana and see that's how he wanted to make like a checkbox. They were my president there. But like as to mission, love for the nation and everything like that, I doubt that. I don't think they win because I can't yet to schedule. And so come resilient. Now at this time, you are not able to do anything. Neither you are just like a kawa predecessors. You are just multiplying them. I really. Now, these youthful people who are following these politicians, once or once in a Gumafubeka, Omunyu. You see, Eugene Arhin, I don't know what to tell him because you are just like lying to us, the Ghanaian people. You see, I mean, I just don't know what to say. If we want truth to come out from them politicians now, it will never come. We have to fix it out.
Okay, that's it. You know, I'm Kofi. Ulma, why are you ready at us, mommy? Hello, Ulma.
Hello, Opo.
Why are you ready, Uncle?
Opo.
Yeah, why are you ready, Uncle?
Papa, and I am a penny you the agent. Nanka, obey me, pa, and call by and call me, I will say. Okudzeto Ablakwa, we have seen a fact next year. The book has the first one, and Akufo-Addo Okudzeto Ablakwa was Akufo-Addo 1 hour, 14,000 pounds. Oman be denied everything there. Labor Madio and say Parliament, FA, a finance minister. No, a big can win a big a defense minister, need to win a big no call cancer. And Cobra Musa shower near the Adinabam and the Ghana phone has a you see a Ghana, the shower, and you see the end of the shower room, and I don't know see, and that's no more finance minister. You could be the finance minister. So, I see no finance minister, actually, they said that's it, or the Cordano or Sama, after Parliament, the Parliament in some man, another your friends and days, Kakra, the Parliament, some man, more than 2 weeks. 2 weeks, Mr. Soya, Musa, friend, and no, that day of Parliament, and I saw FSA. Minister of charge of national security. And I said, now who minister in charge of national security, or Fredia, I didn't know one beginning one kind of star. Now what trying more than almost 2 months. And so now Bible say other country national security minister. And the national security minister in Koreano. And what 2.2 times account. Yeah, get Nigeria president Bagana and what they call it. Or no, they buy one no they call it. What the bar because you're the corner of the bar, and no side the coy. But yeah, the end and another don't go for it. You actually probably get a Akufo-Addo Timua, or no one a Timua and Pap, and Tinetia, and Konya or no Timunia the other. I mean, I'm done a kind of platform say, or more Munin and Akufo-Addo Naman and board because we wouldn't tell Africa and come the Bible and say, Akufo-Addo Timua, or no one a Timu can buy. Or call a UK was America or Caucasus. Or Punipa no more or Casachum, Conomon Blue 20, and communities were in the normal whole pictures about one thing. But Pano moved in the hoopy and I said, yes. So it is a wool in the iron. So about one thing that says, and now say private way anywhere near the coin. Never way near the coin, of course, may say. One thing can now be knockers on the patch or say. Woman never Ghana for because not take you for granted. Not take you for granted and can map on things on the cast and same way and go on the Diamawa to Opo Opo, not view, I say.
Okay, Olma, that's Unity Radio 1039. I don't know what is wrong with the phone lines today. We're having some serious issues, but trying restart it. phone. Okay, I mean, kind messages as the phone gets restarted. 50830493994, 50830493994. Ofra now do adventure ede aba. Na enya problem kakra with the phone, but I think it's almost getting ready. Now what's me afraid? Now the Oma no mujina so nyina line na drop at once. At once. Omu nyina line no drop. But in the meantime, as we get ready, Mamemfa went to when him say Worcester for Nyame Adma na ochi yesimi memenda by which is going to be second of the month. Second yewo aye better say miensa so far inti momen so nem prepare praise be so for ye me ama contact kwakuye boy ye na ye nua bema ba kwa no so ye no ha wa film ono so na ye baso weekend we ni afutu. Okay, mama has a line be afide betumi gina so na manya call back be our lines were troubling us. Ibrahim Otemenga
opo mi hu ye de bokode
Otemenga mpacha Otemenga
metonka pa.
Okay, Otemenga dia na che say ayeye nti yanko mayintio.
Hello.
Yeah, mpacha Otemenga.
Metonka opo.
Okay, Ibrahim yanko uya na ujama to aso.
Yo opo nanyumre awa America. Maminchiam na membo mabaso. Na minkanchira mu se Ghana fo tiemu. Minkanchira mu se Ghana fo ani da sonimu. Se muti America. Na umaya konya se Yesu yeti Ghana haya yenka ya adwene. Adwinkyere de obiara ne de enti sa kwanya ya mudima Yesu yebebo mahu abaso na yama mu se mu a omabusiafo emi se ade ato omani no yebema mu yakọ na enchichi wo mu wire na opo ande yema ya yetumi yamma mpa yese man de bia enko ni se man na be yeye yamma mpa yesa because the man yeye ya yeti hayi yeti manfo yesu ye hu betoye ma bia nya na adwene se obon pese man nsai ma bia nya sa uyesa na wo yakọ mambo ni so ho de me kire no nti edu ba bibia ye beka ya adwene ye bekire ya adwene ba ni nyina chi no ya hu se man na yeti no man na ye ba ko pe aye sa sta eda mfifini nti no ye nyina yem bom paye se mbe ko na ni na ban men no tintin se ye firi se obi ye no obi nya adwene a ya gyinkire yanka ya adwene kire no hu ya hawo so want me se obi ye problem a opo na ya yi na firi ona edi fufuru ayere adi aba ma ya mom paye se ku ana se neme bi ebesi Ghana ma ya mom paye sa
ebi eno de eno kra de ensi nyame di mu ku de ye nhwehwe no Ghana kra e won't happen.
Nyina say ye nyina ye hu South Africa countries a nema ye koso ho ayo se wu he Ghana nkwa na tunje kakra ye den e wo ho pinkin wo ha de so ho de me kire no ba opo kakra bi a abranti a musi adisan owu ya amukwe de musachi owu ye ayo se yesi sa adisan omo ye nhwehwemu bi na nhwehwemu de akoku mampanyina nim na yesi mpatatika bi se mu discuss ya because ande me data ne sai
no yebe share no ochna Ibrahim ti my angel na for front to us we look at that story ochna. Thank you very much Ibrahim. Ya na no time no and na e pay tribute to Nana Ampadu more nti yantimi an share issues singing but Ejura committee report will be looked into tomorrow. Nana Ojamba ma pom ti saying Pemsa TV phone nyina wo ye
Yamiaba Rusia, oh yes,
Pemsa.
And then we need to mean Nama, yeah, but that means I can't have some of the Piano. Yapa and I have 4 5 1 of our professor, officer, or now to the photo. Nani a boy is community. I do want
to Nana, hold on. Minim obi line no obi line minim say one number 38 na there is some and now take care mu na mframa yes na
I am to come and so you have to come up in a you have to cycle.
But I think they say now na dey say na my so AC now road glass no all the way up.
What's right there?
So air condition now road glass no say dem from no so betia mai.
Yeah. Oh the old coming so I got in America. I'm not too saving. I'm not too close to that. I come on. I'm the man in Vietnam. Papa. Okay,
Yanko. What's more call for me now? Na here then.
Yeah, for hospital. For care. You might be na personal. Opo omo ye adwuma na say the first na you say 2017 2016 na workers go be brain no the first man omo ye abiye e say project no omo ye workers no those one no for workers there one one omo what then no omo ye adwuma say one we inside the old church maybe couple na me busa I want to full na so omo say they say you do to problem omo do ya na fu omo do ya na fu di omo ye finish like when you know we ya no man donation yes some your ground for no oma yama the dia for so they say Ejura for so for Ejura mi ta kalo aso kan ni 2-1 amo second for na really come to me here they extend on Owusu Bempah no premier for me for no oma so one can say say you give permission a train for the football na dey futufu e dey say advancement of DC not so good and then on come confirm na 100% you need to know to come come okay you am next week never be on fight no you go to you don't see you that one the ana mama
okay
yeah
that's it
mama Kalin to me Marisa I am not to say that my phone now
yeah that's it no jam that's it okay mbajo number 38 ni to asuma me and then my voice have me pa
Opo mi da ti bebre pacho mi kan president opo bebe o bia mi cha uti e bono mi cha mon ko jago bebe o bia na mi cha edisi for mo Ghana han UF na opo in fact I'm say o si aggression no mo kan china tende de choko na china no ya ka onwasa na opo uba Ghana ha day in day out no and some are identify a friend saying,
hey, and the big issue probably with the phone. I saying, course, as I drop of you. A team for Mufan Chain. Mr. Osana original line is to be a fachame. I don't know, but for some reasons, we are having some big issues with our phone lines today. Let's try and see. Sir, yeah, a best sign to me afar. Callers no me bacha mon keep and try near her. All those who are on the lining in our drop 508-304-9394 508-304-9394 Ofra Yebefow. We're having some serious issues with our phone lines today, but hopefully it gets rectified. Minim sebia Spectrum Mobile na use since you know to no manya effect bi so I don't know. But 508-304-9394 508-304-9394 fra ebefo now do adwen share the babusia. In the meantime said na manogu so America no wo wusa ha weekend we ye wo aye bi a ebeba so yenya phone as the phone gets ready I mean fa eno enfam. But before that Paris Saint-Germain PSG ene Manchester City game a mobebo ayaka ho asema aye hu dede no lineup number na say netie goalkeeper your friend say Donnarumma said the Rana make say he's unhappy with his playing time in Paris no and coach Mauricio Pochettino has decided to start him into Donnarumma na beda pomu Hakimi, Marquinhos, Kipembe, Nuno Mendes, Marco Verratti, Ander Herrera, Idrissa Gueye, Lionel Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. Inti Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. Omunyina air started. Once again, PSG lineup: Donnarumma, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Kipembe, Nuno Mendes, Verratti, Herrera, Gueye, Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. The strong three in the world football air started together. Manchester City lineup: Ederson, Kyle Walker, Americ Laporte, Ruben Diaz, enti Kalusha said they now will line up no Ruben Diaz any Laporte ne boy John Stones Amobi Cancelo, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Sterling, Grealish and Riyad Mahrez into share Gabriel Jesus obo Chelsea the way when you su Gabriel Jesus Sterling Chelsea game no not na bench on the Mahrez nyina this time omo nyina started until what a game we have on our hands very soon mame he say line no menya call back bi wo so Samuel Temenka
Obumba chometo ngapa
yanko
Obumba dazibre ene akonya menya ene ngbe ne monitor na daily comes and the Champions League battle all the teams in better luck Real Madrid Chelsea and Manchester City in good luck in the union matches Obona akando wakasa na nenza mo kan no efa bi bre menene adwen abandoned project ne de po yana yade a hadwen se betime kukuru o man sika na yade akoye project a ye de aboa o man no but in the end no na sa project ya abandon ye tie ku baby na Ghana sika twitwiri dia ye de yes sa project po asimu ye jaguo instead of so o man panyin fofo ba so the attachment man wie no fofo ba obetwa so ade ne ye Ghana japade obetwa so na waye na anka ababoa be serve o man no na ya abandon because I know no na sha because we are be to any asemesi na ye na asemesi nyo no ni sika na ode ye asemesi na on start ye no Ghana fo sika taxpayers money and ode ye and so ye be to Akufo gaining na NDC and you said you did your whole Ghana if you do cause of Ghana they tackle there no na share the figure na ya politics so and na me to Owusu Bempah so say mami onu akobo ni we gas onyem no apa na ho achew na so ni so akofo court and omo dey politics Owusu Bempah TTV so say doma ye say NDC for chairman ni one the kwere 18 once mami ni so omo nyente so NDC look at this all this stigma landing all this nonsense ye wo assembly ni nyoma ekoso ye betimi attackle no ni ye make sure say Ghana fo eto abanya gidi o NDC munti ye be boa ma ya pushi of mampanyin na se wada wonyane na nyoma so ye wa ye de aboa Ghana no look at nyoma hu hi o muti de so anything so ye so anything misre say project ya banding go onwum aye Ghana fo sika former president say John Mahama say Akufo o mampanyin that Akufo project o yina bebere ya kenyere mopo ye niwa nyeki we bia Kwame start ye no so yakenwo ye betimi fa asa media ye ne foforo we establish na kenu so serve as a company Ejura e betimi Ghana former but we have abandoned winter ye wo nyama oponke betimi creating jobs e wo Ghana ha but yina ko ye sike die bata ye betimi aboa biama Ghana former Ejura e no de hu ye unnecessary issues ena omutu hu anamo but then this ya go wall Owusu Bempah so he deserves some go wall on so because ya better say any issue be able to have no here the politics the people so Ghana dia no ya politicize no and no namboa emma Ghana for ye hu ye ho no obo na the medical chat one ye first say Ablakwa ma ko kan ama na Eugene Arhin asa ba dim say you should come and apologize me the message say ye the baba bontia say ya brene anye ye tugu Ghana for ye ni opo the captain smart dia wakoye ne on the patro aye Akufo so mu so be patro ya brene say asenti ye nya botre hwehwem ni ye be tugu Ghana for ni so omumma asem before asem be obi be nya bi obeka no on make sure so kuta fat and figure just like unity no dey mu yi and so no put the problem be baba to we so obeka na woni why you should know say I dey say the city in the manitoli kaluse ko ke bi obunim hawa bi omuka so but o timi that abrewa no kwama ne kura haso afro be kwakọ ba na asem na nkata asabe dare ne kom enti yanyini hu se asem bi sia fe nye ye funu ne ye de nam dia se captain smart dia ene yanyini hu se asem be ba se be go du fi se mo du fi no ye be nye ye fact and ye figure ye be nye bi right and sana ye dey about the figure me make sure say ye nto an ye ngu Ghana for ni because Ghana for opo ya bre any entity ni NDC ya bre ne nsanye ye trogu ye ni ye pebi papa bi na nya ye pejuma si be creating jobs amaye but ye ntumi nye na say e so guru na say bi on be dey trade dia any penifo no for Ghana for any obu omo e will become
okay yera CP Sami quickly my main for Africa president now no so any point in line drop here Africa president Otumenga Hey, and the idea ni. Okay. Line me nyina asa drop. Mama mu nyina so nyina asa drop, but as Africa president I said to me about so quick. Africa president what mean ga?
Opo yiti unka sisi ameti unka pa. After la ni pese mbakata na.
Yeah, crazy. But my into finish quick.
I mean that be mama wa about make my family. Opo mama mfa ba bia me nua awie sisi a na mika wa ho. Ghana no ma bi wo ho ma e so a na ya ade bi sia so e ba so so I get say the ade the next time the beans no na dey politics no ya politics ade na ade na akokwa Okudzeto Ablakwa nsama obakan ya say the odi evidence be go abonti the price of my chapter play no first one second one nyaba tu jo no nsama Eugene Arhin bagino kan nyina no ento asum so we say nyane kura play no mo chata na mo anchata sisi amru ka say mu ko gini akohe de ko anase mu ko assembly she Ghana play na so so man panyin tram uri akoma Liberia president no so wa chata di akọ what happen would de la ko obi na wo chata di na asamu we see Ghana ya ba wo si nyane ko de na ya na ko no opo enya na ko de na ya na ko ne ka wo ye na ko ache say that play na ya chata yi to na pe say ko dia tu ja na Ghana ko nyina ho say de o kan na ko enyam kuntu mo na brasa na ko be no opo na ma me asam ne de mi de say on pete ade no o pese o police zati ade no say ma me no ye na ya kala ne samsan juru kuntu no bi be ke be kire Ghana for de ma me aye ba o ko be say every one person mo ye police stadi dia na na kina bi wa o bi ba sa ye bi o pombo ko ma bi aba mi da
Africa president e da say e na de mbajo wa number 54 no e ho ya
opa ya Audu filer
Audu the one and only filer bomb design.
Oh, ya mo mu je bo ko ba o ma gba na ne mo ko yo po sisa mu dim pa bo e support ye o po de di kan ma mi bo wa bo so eni adwumadin adwumapa wo ye bo o ma ni ko pon hiraw empedew enyaw kase ntu ko ma ne de bia wo sori bo adwumapa ne mai Ghana enko nani mpa bo we enka unity fm adwuma fo nyina enko kama adamfo kalusha ni walutu na ni ka to se enka uba eni wo yere ni wa bushia fo nyina ne enko ka chama so wo de ya no e wa America ni ni plane fo enka mi entala se do aruna ni opo ehia se be bo mpa ya ma because adwuma wo ye no enya adwuma kitwa nina opo de ye ka nyina ni se Ghana ye kai play ya ka wa sami play enya sambia play ya wo Ghana yi anka nye papa anka opo wia enfuru enfon kokini ensanin belandi Ghana ensu man penina woti Ghana ude usi enye ba obi man penini de timi yusu ube pege sika 28 million Ghana ti de da fuwe jori o ma udori ku ye hu ni yo po ye ka ni an ka wiye yo po no asana pege 34 million Ghana cedis asana ko fo wiye mo mpani disco nyina woso wo sa wiya no abede siri Ghana fo ni yo po ye se ye ka ni an ka wiye no asana pege 10 million Ghana cedis afu wiye mo ja kwa America ga o manu sika ni wo business is our manu nyina asai enu na Okudzeto Ablakwa ka hu asamu o manu jinsemu ko ka musi Ghana economy vice president ena motie ni boyfriend ni busum ne control Ghana economy nenado ena skanu ayi no di free we mo wo derigu Ghana for hu wona skanu ayi no di free we mo ampani disco ni na woso wona skanu ayi no na skatu ayi plan ko America le plan no wo di opo we no mutime foro ba Ghana man pende frua enye amuje opoyan kana kwa manya me amumu akoso Ghana we aye ni papam amumu no nye afei ajinsemu mampeni no respect Ghana for na Ghana for so respect no bidimide me na do ni ba unye be bia ye basa ke insecurity akoso Ghana ke Ejura committee ya report bia mu aba report we ye papa ya kumnipa akra wa yansa ya ti committee mo for report mbira musi yamfasika nkoma abusia fono omo ama press yamfasika enfo koma omo aya sikan kwa dia sanka anka rebeti ba ko ju omo nkwa yesi mu hwehwem ne nipa wa disaboni no yenkinu na woni no mira enya adwuma na uko ye hwehwemu ana odi sika hwehwemu de ba se hwehwemu no anko yenkinu na do ankasa no bibia sei
security say, businesses say, Adobo Fajumagu, Emma Bisibasa, Opo 2024, Mama, but inshallah, do or die affair.
Yadasi, thank you very much. I would file a thank you, Yadasi. I'm in file for now on also Mfani Diemra. Olumai, now so obey.
Opo, Opo na say Mantia, Tilanka Sasa, because now Obidna Mutunze. Ebo kwa manya sema yeye ono ompe na ho se fraba ka sema e bia na wanko ka on the side tina se me ka se na me ho for se me wiente yo to me de kakra bi so na mo fan che so atense the course no e share mata issue topa ntino wo ha basa na network ne ade ade ntimo fan che ni se fit na kwada da kien ka ye pa opo na onse na ye ka kando mo ko kumasi a akoye nsensembe bre no na metie kalusha ne manucha na mo kase Mahama admit nyama be bregitu but ye me can say Mahama so though na go betime de years no a complete but ye to abatia no dinanado bae obowe kumaze say ya eye keje tia market yetuwe nanado no Otumfour nyina na ko twa so mbe ye phase 2 obowe betin de since o mo ko twa o ma mo Otumfour na mo ene nanado na call ye no mo ko twa mam so mbe phase 2 ebetin de nanado call ho bio Kumasi airport phase 2 the same thing nanado ko ya no Otumfour call ye o ko twa o so mbe phase ebetin de wonye renfa etina se wa chane so na Akufo-Addo ba Kumasi bia Otumfour nko osmo bi manoko bebi ka ba omi akwa osmo abantuma hene ena abantuma hene call ye na nse ya nanado Danquah Akufo-Addo sa call ye obolga no osmo na hemfo ba ko na okwa na hemfo na ohene na okwa ene ka na Akufo-Addo say Ghana ko se wuntimi nye eti so so the agenda 111 ba dia adentina hospitals na aka wura mu nyina obobo hospitals na yesi no Kumasi aka wura mu nyina obo Tepa hospital obo Sewia hospital obo Kuma hospital obo Santibekwa hospital and obo Aferi hospital no obo wunye sa we nyina wo so be agenda 111 it is so complete sa we na nka wie ya nka nkoye obo sa agreement what are yes affordable houses Opo make a 7,500 year. The real I am planning the DNC and the Pogun cry baby ada. Opo, they say, quote once and send and I see cabinet that you Opo, you film 5 years in it. I didn't come with them. Olumaya, that's your time to see and find you. 620 bed hospital is the one. Everything there, or one thing official MBA hospital, and so you put it down form. Oh, any can you summon or some near ye? Opo complete your man and a boy, and you want a year, one will be a year, won't complete.
Very well said. Yes, that's it. This country, Ankasa, we have a problem. We, the electorate, we are always emotional about things. The politicians will always take us for granted. I always say this accountability is always key. We need to hold our leaders responsible and stop party politics and over politicization of things. Until we hold our leaders responsible, they will continue taking us for granted. Opo, I wish you guys a good evening. Tomorrow is another day. Thank you, Mami Aba. The first Nana Ampadu song I listened to was Esie Bi Yank Esie Ni Bi Yankrabia. Okay. Since my grandpa played that song, since the day you meant to say since the day my grandpa played that song on his turntable, I cried. The best song I love is Yeshinsa. Okay, the way you wrote your tree. Yeshinsa was a shirt. Obuoba, you were a messenger, a musician, and a prophet. Sleep well. Kwesi Usu, message to Nana Ampadu. Stephen Owusu, Manucho, you are making too much sense. The electorate are the problem. We fall for everything. That's why every government wants to start a new project. And so, the Enya Kwesi Owusu edi ebai. Ebusuan ye time ninti ye di see na yakofa news no nansa am for say news no ya form time pa yampa. But said the medical kan no ne tie ni say eye a ekoso Sofo Bembel praise be Sofo me pacho ne papa ne maame ayie no eba so nyame yadma memenda ebe awia 4 to anwumere 10 awia 4 to anwumere 10 big olu ɛyɛ we de wa se bu koto dwom nti presby as asofo penny asafo pennyfo any asafo manyina to nsa frɛ the entire community, all churches, Ghanaian churches, Worcester nyina se basre sofo ne ma miefrim oye ye memenda abey timoma nyina ye nkyere odo mfama ye papa Reverend Bembel Nana Owusu ene ye mame Mama Comfort Owusu no so asew 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. sharp. We dey we dey okasa all the Ghana time oba obaba ne apon 4 to 10 sharp ena edi so na eno so no eno da nchen memenda kro ye yenu abema ba kwa ye ne wo krum ha ono so ahwere ne nkwa ne tie eni se nyame ya adoma ena memenda na ye pe no krabre nti mo nyina mo nhya no so esense eyefunda oni nti Saturday no anopa memenda no anopa 8 to 10:30 yebeko Callahan and Faith Funeral Home na yakoye viewing no anopa 8 to 10:30 na ebo 10:30 to 11 na yakopene krabre wo Hope Cemetery nipa America na sema ene ti Worcester ha ene onka tiasefo ho bio ene yem papa Isaac ni afutu onya mfie edioson enan 74 years na otiasna na dodo na fa no Charlie Jones ana Charlie Jones eno ena oba amanfo di nim no pa na yekosie no memenda ewo Faith and Callahan Funeral Home ekoye view ne yekosie no Hope Cemetery ewia 12 o'clock ekopim enyumre 7 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. and I betna say 49 Lafayette Street ayena yi twa to okra ho ena eye babia kanina press before eya asori no eho nti mo mention so say Faith Evangelical Mission Worldwide omo na yisu ho 49 Lafayette Street Sunday ho ne bekwa aseda sorry nti mo mention so na yinyina yintumi enko taichiri na enye fefefe sanso ena memenda kroye mia makonta kwaku yeboa Alex Ose Opon aka kwaku yeboa ono so ne papa akanchinagu memenda ena oye ne papa yi a etwa to okra eti ose yemfa fidie so na yemfa nto mo anim se nyame ya adoma oto nsa afre Worcester fo nyina yem papa nana Ose Boadi Amponim the first akanchinagu ye hihye ne se 41 Providence Street Church of Pentecost memenda ebey eho ena omo functional hall ho otenase na wanum sikasa eti moma nyina yetumi mra memenda na yemetai no echi ochese nyame ya adoma kwasiada obekwa aseda sorry ewo St. 1 of Ark 570 Lincoln Street 2 to 4 after that na reception to also Indian Center 152 Main Street Shrewsbury ti moma yenhye so ti Saturday so far aye makomakom yensa ho kabo na yede to manim na mo asiesie mo ho asie na nyina etimi a kire odo de ama omo a omo eho aka na omo hia nkranhye ne arekekere abusua yede mu usia nyame yadma yesan mu behia ochina anopa ene mo fanche say later the mekan no there were so many factors ntia yentumi ansha say on time nyame yadma ye no behia dem ko peace 1043 na the news na tom so po national enemy din otik manucho Margarita nka ena otik Ken Kalusha enso nka yakramo
afei wase asrafo na nkasa nso so emfa